Our adventurers, the rats, have arrived in the Anarok Desert after months and months of traversing various plains. Finally, after saving the city of Brass from the Shadow Scourge, the Sultan sent them into the storm, back to the material plane, the Sword Coast, into the Anarok Desert, onto the city of Onaria, a former Netheril floating bastion that survived the, well,
I thought you wanted the back.
unfortunate magical calamity that befell the Netheril Empire.
They're making up from the
I'm
snacks from last
so
week.
distracted right now.
Yeah, come on, man. Talk.
As they arrived on Honoria, they began to gather their wits and senses and explore the nape. Was that what it was?
Nadir.
Nadir, that's it. The nadir of the upside-down mountain that they had arrived in the very, what was formerly the peak, but was now made the, well...
Is it a base if it's floating?
Yeah. Base, the bottom, the lower regions.
Lower quadrant.
Yes, the nether regions.
Ooh, I see.
Bottom zenith.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The
That was a
That's
good
like
one.
jumbo shrimp. I like it.
Yeah.
As they explored, they overcame some classic dungeon-dwelling denizens. You like that alliteration right there?
I hate it.
In some ropers and some...
Hook
What are these
whores.
guys called? Hook horrors, yep, hook horrors. They cleared it out, and
Red light district.
Or just hookers.
who's making the jokes now, Molly? And they found that there was a massive expulsion of arcane energy coming from the central shaft of the mountain. I'm sure there's a volcanic
Yeah, I'll look it up.
term for this. Upside down.
Caldera. Nope.
Nope. Anyway,
I can remember this picture from third grade.
I thought it was just called like a channel or a shaft.
vent.
Yeah.
Vent.
The vent, which was spewing forth the arcane power, which was...
Ooh. You okay, Steve? Couch down! Oh my goodness! Are you alive over there?
I wish we could pivot the camera.
Oh my goodness!
FYI, that was already broken.
That's the time. What did you do?
What did you do? My couch. What did I do?
The main passageway of a volcano is called a conduit.
Conduit. That makes so
Oh.
much sense.
That's a good word.
So the
like it.
conduit spewing forth the arcane power of the storm, which was radiating out throughout all of the Sword Coast, which upon viewing the western kind of cave opening that you all stood and took in, you realized, perhaps for the first time, the extent of the destruction, which you appear to be several miles above the Anarok Desert in this floating city, mountain-turned city turned stronghold for the Nimbus Collective, the cabal of cloud giants and their allies, which are proliferating this storm. But you saw that it stretched all the way to what appeared to be Neverwinter and Mount Hotnu, the volcano that stands astride Neverwinter. And that is a massive expanse of land. And there is nothing but death and destruction in the wake of the ever-expanding storm. And so, resolving once more that you would do whatever it takes to stop this arcane maelstrom, you began the long climb to the top. And so you did find a conduit leading upwards several hundred feet, and through some careful use of rope and pittons and
magic.
and flying, you overcame some a roper that was in your way. Antony just poofing him right into the central beam of energy and disintegrating him within 18 seconds, it was noted. Cacophony losing her grip and falling to her death. No, it seems that she too now has the ability to fly with wings of shadow that manifested, as it seems that the patrons who have been with you from the beginning are now giving every boon they can to get you over the finish line. And
You're not going to die there.
that's right.
Yep.
And so with her newfound powers of flight alongside of the radiant wings of Selene, the cleric sorceress of Ilmater, who has been keeping the party alive for all of these months, the typical flying shoes of Ray, and the general nimbleness of Hashin,
Oh, okay. He's pretty nimble.
and the luck or lack thereof of
The rest.
Manny. You all made it to the topmost exit point, and there were a couple along the way, but you chose to go to the topmost exit point. As you proceeded forward, you found yourselves in the midst of a green mist-like substance that was kind of covering the ground, and there were some odd growths from within, and a stone pathway that you followed. You found several petrified remains of what appeared to be cloud giants, based off of Ray's reckoning, that had been recently petrified and destroyed. As you moved forward, you came upon another stone figure, which you thought was, well, interesting to be in the midst of this place. And as you approached, a massive dragon bone golem articulated and came to life and started to ask you questions. Through this series of questions and this interaction, you realize that there was a limited degree of sentience to this creature, and that it had a very specific programming, and that was to protect Anaria, protect this city, and it seemed to still be doing so. After speaking in circles a little bit, ultimately you were able to get it to agree to be bound by you. And you learned that its name was Aegis. Interesting that
Forgot about that part.
it also coincides with the prophecy, where there will be a bond with Aegis. The specific words being, the bond formed must provide Aegis for the heart of centuries. So putting that together, which was a collective effort, Selene cast Emboldening Bond upon Aegis, herself, Antony, and Cacophony. Those were the four. Or
Five?
and Ray.
I was going to
Ray.
say, I think I was
And
in there.
Ray.
Definitely. Yeah, they were like that.
And
Yeah.
this bond is unique in that it has been cast and it does not cease unless and until Selene is killed. So I'm just putting on here. After that bond was cast, Aegis looked at you and looks at you now and kind of steps behind Selene and allows you to continue to lead the way. You asked what lies ahead and where you're going, and Aegis didn't seem to have crisp recollection. It seemed that there are some gaps, so to speak, in its memory or in its programming. Yet it has agreed to accompany you to help to remove the invaders, the interlopers of its domain. And so with that, the large cavern is stretching before you with a kind of about a 30-foot cliff face up to the next level, and you don't really know what is beyond that. And that was the map from last week, which I could put out there, but you didn't fight the golem. You spoke to it and convinced it, so you avoided that encounter. Well done.
We're going to speak to the Nimbus Collective now.
That's not gonna,
So-
not gonna help.
Go ahead and proceed with your next actions.
Hey, can you fly?
That's what I was gonna ask too.
I cannot.
Can you climb?
I can.
Okay. Can you get? Because you were like a pile of bones and then you animated. Could you get tricksy like that again, if necessary?
I can.
Oh. Okay.
Might be helpful.
Good to know.
We'll hide in a pile of bones.
Well, if
I'm
he has
just
to
thinking-
climb
Yeah, that
something,
wouldn't be terrible.
just
Who would
carry
think?
up bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Put them in the briefcase, then.
What is a brief
I pull one out. Right here.
That's really an attaché case. It's a little bit different.
I would not fit.
Just wanted to see where the boundaries were. Understood. So where do we got to go, man?
Lead on.
Sweet.
So we're looking at
30 foot.
an opening with 4 or 5 paths heading out? Or is
You
that
see
not-
that. You're not
Probably
there
5.
yet,
Okay.
but you will get there shortly.
So we go...
Can you make a ladder for us to climb up this 30 foot?
I can lift you.
All right,
Oh,
that works.
That works too. Yeah.
I'll go.
Right. He puts out his hand. And now, mind you, this dragon bone golem is dragon bones that have been magically coalesced into a guardian type creature. It's not like every single bone in a dragon's body is represented here. It's it's a magical conglomeration, and it's not like it's exactly anatomically accurate.
Okay.
But there are also kind of there's a magical energy that is exuded from this being, and that is holding all of these bones together. There are runes all over the various bones, and there is a there are ropes tied around different things, leather and straps, and even some metal at different portions that are kind of holding it all together. So,
Does it look like I could fit inside his rib cage?
it looks like you could potentially contort yourself to be in his rib
Trying to
cage.
understand how big he is.
Yeah, Ray could not. Cacophony could more easily, as well as Celine. But you and Manny and Anthony, it would take a little doing. Ray would not be able to. That's its rib cage. It then has kind of a long neck, or rather spinal
Good
cord.
advantage for you.
That
Brontosaurus type.
yeah, with the wings that are look to be more for show than for function. And it does have a tail with a very jagged, pointed edge, as if that could be used as a weapon. The claws are also very jagged, as if that could be used as a weapon. and you also see a very large glow of magical energy, kind of like in its throat area.
Cacophony, I have an idea. You
Okay.
could hop in his chest and ride him around like a Megazord.
I might be able to see
Well,
above the mist from
and
up
that's,
there.
I mean, a couple of reasons. Vantage point 1. 2, you see his heart thing?
I do.
That's weird. I think we want to protect that a little bit.
Plus,
So-
you would be protected a little bit too up there.
Well, that's kind of,
Yeah.
and so now he can move independently. You can be blasting people. You get some height advantage. You can always hop out if necessary.
So the heart thing you reference is inside the rib cage.
Uh-huh.
So if the rib cage kind of comes out, it's, if it's out here, it is recessed inside. It is accessible. It's not like it's covered by the ribs, but it is in a pseudo heart-like position.
Unless someone was standing in front of it, inside of him.
Correct. And the head itself is kind of obviously perched up. That other arcane energy is kind of like almost like underneath its bottom jaw, kind of where the medulla oblongata would be, right, connecting to
Nice.
the base of the
Mama said.
spine.
So I don't think you have to do it now, but like,
If we
It's-
come into trouble.
yeah, it could be interesting. It's a play. You hear that, Aegis? Would you allow for that?
It looks to Celine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I would allow that. Yes, we would be good with that, right? Aegis. I would be good with that.
She finally got her dragon.
Go Power Rangers. Yeah?
And she's not.
Yeah.
Let's get it killed.
Hey, Aegis, do you know what turned all these giants to stone?
I did.
Yeah.
You did. You can turn things into stone? That's so cool! Do you do it with your throat thingy?
I do.
Wow.
Can you unstone things too with it?
That's not a cool
I
power.
pulverize
You
and
did
turn to
pulverize.
dust.
I guess that's one way
That
to
is one. Yeah.
unstone.
You know what
Cross
would be
over, yeah,
kind of
quick.
cool is if you could somehow connect to that thingy with your rock magic, and then like you and Aegis could both use it.
Yeah. I don't know how.
I don't know either.
It's
You have rock power though.
I do.
her ring was glowing, right?
Speak to Ogarmak.
When we met this thing,
Pointing north.
Pointing, it still
Oh,
continues to
like
point up.
True north.
Yeah.
it doesn't point to that in his chest.
It does not.
Okay.
It's we gather that it's
Checking.
pointed Koza's ire.
No, that was a good
Okay.
thought.
Right.
Yeah. It would be.
Like an earth.
Yeah. Really
Oh.
weird if there was another one here
Yeah.
and we just walked right past it.
Right.
Earthbound.
Had to ask.
Okay. Let's go forward, huh?
There's nowhere
Sounds
else to
good.
go. We're not going back.
Oh. Can you do that thing on like anything? Any organic creature? Like that tree over there.
He
And
wastes
it-
his breath weapon.
It releases a
only get one a day.
petrification breath,
Yeah.
Cool.
and
What kind of distance?
if you had
Is
to
it a
guess,
15-foot cone?
if you had to guess, it looked like it was about a 60-foot cone.
Interesting.
Dang.
That's impressive.
That's pretty big.
Aegis, buddy. We're gonna do some great things. Roll a 6.
Recharge that bad boy.
5 or 6.
All right, so our only path is up right now. There's no
Yeah.
paths apart from how we got here.
Correct.
Well,
Okay.
we could go back down.
So 2 people are flying up,
Mhm.
and the dragon's taking the rest of us.
I think so.
Let's do it.
Makes more sense.
And so you do. So Cacophony's shadow wings extend forth. Celine's radiant wings extend forth. And they both fly forward and gently alight onto the next level.
One of these times, those glowing wings are going to be a problem.
Oh
Eight.
yeah, for sure.
Aegis, one by one, kind of picks you up in the palm of his hand, which is not like
Huge.
huge,
It's
right?
not super palmy.
He kind of he picks you up almost like underneath the armpit, and it's more like a kind of like a grabbing you around the rib cage yourself, because his hand is not big enough for you to like be
Elevated.
or it would be like a balancing act,
Right.
you know. So he kind of grabs you, stands up to his full height, which is about 15 to 20 feet.
Oh,
And
thought he was
then
much
kind of
taller.
with the other hand just grabs into the handhold and kind of like lifts up and places you up down, and he kind of does that for the four of you, and struggles a little bit with Ray, but gets Ray up because she's larger, and you
tall. What can I say?
you then see before you what looks to be a kind of a ravine with more of the greenish mist continuing to kind of flow down towards you.
Aegis, what's that stuff?
I don't know.
Okay, good. Not naturally occurring.
Were there always trees and bushes here?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
this was a park.
Oh.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And was that? Is this where we are?
Not
No.
yet.
Okay.
What was the name of your master?
I don't remember.
Oh,
Well,
that must be kind of sad for you. I'm sorry.
The masters are the Netheril.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had like one specific master though, because we ran into another Aegis too, but he wasn't a dragon. But he was a protector.
Kind of like you.
I think of Sigil. I think he was a protector of Sigil specifically, wasn't he?
He was a warforged, kind of put together by magic, kind of like you.
Yeah. Definitely built. Warforges have to be built.
Yeah.
He was built.
Different.
I know Sigil.
Oh? What do you know of it? Just the name or?
The doors.
Yeah. Lots of doors.
Right. Keep going.
Dragons.
I don't remember dragons with
Prophecy.
Sigil.
Are you the same Aegis? Are you the spirit of Aegis?
I don't know.
What was the name
That'd be really
that he held?
Kobold. Oh,
No,
one little.
no, he had a special title with the dragon thing. We learned it in the Blue Alley. This is now for Jake's edification, because nobody here
long
would
time.
be
The
connected to
title
that.
of Aegis that we learned in
It
the
was
Blue
like
Alley.
it was like an English army name.
Oh, yep. Yep. It's here somewhere. Hold on. Please hold.
Your filing system is amazing.
Wait,
If he
gonna
has
be
the
really
answer,
impressed
this
if
is
you-
going to be so impressive.
I thought he found it just before I was.
You roll
like,
it.
wow. You want some?
That'd be very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping he does.
You're not waiting for me, are you? This could take days.
I could roll a history check.
It's on the tip of my tongue, too, actually.
I mean, I haven't busted this book open in 6 years.
I don't think I have solo notes.
I have it right here. Whoa.
Do you really?
Yeah.
First 4 pages.
Last mural has paladins, 2 wizards, severed head of dragons, warforged. There's a 4th mage.
So close. I think Matt's looking at his notes too.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna go. Does anyone want a drink?
I would.
I don't think I.
Only if you find water. Thanks. They were.
I don't think I wrote it down.
Hold was called one as well.
Correct.
Why can't I think of it? It's on my brain. Oh, now I'm on our in-between campaigns.
Damn it. It was actually in the Azure Waves of Pain.
The azure waves.
And you're right. It was a British term for something in the army, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it
Started with
was-
like a P.
Pusillanimous.
No.
No, that was the topic of one of our episodes, though.
Son of a gun. And I don't think anyone who watches this now was watching us 6
Yeah.
years ago.
They
Tell
were
us that.
though. Some of them were. Ranger should know
Ranger.
this.
He says history check.
Okay, well,
I can't remember either.
oh,
Gosh,
I have it.
am I right?
What do you mean? Are you right?
is he?
Am I going in the right path?
The things you say sound familiar.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
So familiar, but I can't find my own notes.
I have it. Where is it?
Pugilist?
No, it's not it.
Nope.
That's a different thing.
It's a. I don't think it's a P.
Nabbit? Hasheen would have no idea. So.
No, yeah. It's not like we can actually bring it up in the actual
No,
game.
but it just confirmed for me that this is the same ages.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know that.
It's
You
the
don't
spirit of
know
ages.
that. Whoever this Aegis is.
Or he was next to that ages or something.
Let's see if I put it in here. Ba.
Oh my goodness.
I used to have all this stuff memorized, but it's so long ago. Anyway,
Thank you.
I don't think people really care to watch us look up things, so I am going to.
Brigadier. No.
Nope.
Nope.
It was on Brigadier. It was a
Thank you.
British military ranks.
It's not a current rank.
No, it's an old. It's an old.
Yeah.
Right. Here's a red coat rank.
Oh, was it what then?
It wasn't in the notes. It looked like you almost had it.
I don't think I wrote it down.
Darn.
Yeah, no one found it.
Mm,
Hmm.
I mean, it was, what, 6 years ago? The Blue Alley?
it was quite old. Up.
You remember?
Subaltern.
That's it.
Subaltern.
Subaltern. Yep.
I remember that.
Were you a
name.
subaltern?
I knew if I would have seen it, I would have known it, but I don't have it in my notes.
Not gonna lie, I didn't realize subaltern was a military rank. I thought that was just another D&D word for the
We did for a while too, actually.
for a Warforged.
I don't
Again, I would have no idea. I
think
couldn't even
so.
ask this.
Pissant.
When I say 1 little, 2 little, 3 little, what comes next?
Don't think, just answer.
Gun to your head.
Cobalt.
Yes! He's the same. Okay. Alright, moving on. Ages.
The subaltern.
Wink, wink.
Subalterns.
So, you continue forward, and the pathway here is not narrow. It's quite large, though it is, in the scope of this place, narrow, in the sense that there's kind of one way forward, and it is sculpted into the stone, but you can see where there are plants and things that are grown, and you can almost picture in your mind's eye how this may have once been a well manicured space that
Hey, manicured.
was lost to time and
I missed my calling.
has
Should have been a horticulturist.
still has the remains of subterranean vegetation, but with no light source and with no caretaking, was left go, so to speak. There is a slight elevation at all times to this. And as you go forward, you eventually feel yourself almost like going around, almost like there's a corkscrew or a curvature to it. It's
Helix. Helical.
yes, it is helical. And as you continue forth, you ultimately see the mist getting heavier and heavier as you're going up further and further. You eventually come to a space that widens out more, and there is a larger flat stretch within the cavern that has, you look up, arcane lights kind of lighting the path as this light kind of emerges. They are daylight spells or something of that same nature, which seem to be creating this light within the subterranean space. And the vegetation here is actually still quite verdant. You see that there are what look to be almost underground channels of water that seem to be feeding the soil. The source you cannot see, but you see small little cracks and rivulets for the water to flow through within the stonework here. The stone still looks very organic and natural, but
fish is the best
that has
guy.
been also magically modified to be beautified and to fit this purpose. As you move forward, you come to a space that looks like there are multiple branching paths, and it is the space that you do see on the map here, which didn't work when I clicked the button. Can you please do the battle map over there? Thank you.
I probably messed that up. I was trying
Thank
to make
you.
her a moderator.
So you see that there is immediately to your right a kind of a rugged space that is more overgrown with foliage that kind of disappears into a shadowed area.
Okay.
Immediately to your left is a large, almost rock stalactite formation. And then beyond that is kind of almost like a double back around the way you came. But ahead, there are kind of three gaps that you see. You see the primary path, which seems to go off to the northeast. And then there is a path that goes up some stepping stones and then disappears into darkness beyond that.
Ooh, you like darkness.
And then there is another path that goes off to the northwest, which also has more darkness around it. That path does have more mist streaming through than the others. And that does not have the daylight magic around it. The daylight magic follows to the northeast.
And Cacophony felt like the mist was safe when she connected with it? Familiar.
She felt
Familiar.
that it was familiar.
Oh, right. It was limbo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
That was the assumption we're making. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was confirmed. Okay. Do you know which one's the fastest
Well,
way?
there's one more, right? I thought that, is there one more down at the bottom?
Uh,
oh, no,
the-
that's the double back.
yeah, that's on the west side of the map. That's just stone.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Quickest way?
Aegis?
Subaltern Aegis?
Do you remember?
I do not.
And are we walking on like smooth stone right now?
Sunshine.
More or less, it's it is not like it's cobblestone or large slabs of stone. It is still natural, but it looks like it's been set
Trampled upon.
forth to be walked upon.
Okay.
I guess I would
It
pick.
doesn't look like water turned to stone.
It does not.
Good. I see where you're going with that. All right.
I guess I would pick the one that's well walked. I mean, we might run into cloud giants, but
You know, but
we need to start killing those anyways.
I want to be in the light, you know?
That is in the light, I think.
Yes.
I can't think of another lyric fast enough to
As-
respond with.
As you are in the light.
It feels safer,
We want to shine like the stars, right? There we go.
Yeah. So do we want to take the well-traveled lit path, or the maybe more conspicuous, sneaky?
Well, I mean, we're also carrying a 20-foot dragon. I don't know how
15.
sneaky we could be.
Yeah.
As we've been walking, how dexterous and agile does he seem?
Not very.
Okay.
Have
So
you
it's like,
ever-
is it even worth sneaking?
Back when you were a Warforged, did you ever watch the play called Toy Story?
What is a war forged?
Yeah, you know. So, just answer. You ever hear of Toy Story? If I say Andy's coming, what do you do?
Is he a pissant?
He is, but he's trying to sell you. In
You
the
want-
third act, you need to fall over and play dead. Andy's coming. Bang, you're down. Then we get the jump on people.
Who is Andy?
Bad guys. Cloud
How many
giants.
times a day can you turn into Bones and Dragon back and forth?
That's a big
I
assumption.
don't understand.
No, he said he could turn into Bones.
I
That's what you're
am
saying to do, right?
He is bone. Like, I mean, he can just fall.
Just
Oh, I thought he could turn into a pile of bones and then reanimate. No? I thought that's where the briefcase thing was
He
coming
looks
from.
at Celine.
Because he's held together with, like, leather and metal and stuff.
Oh.
He can't do that.
I thought you
Travel
were
with these
asking
guys?
earlier if you could
Let's-
turn
I
into a
was.
pile of bones.
I was, and then because
Let's compromise.
Gotcha.
Let's take the
Split the
path that
party.
you think would be sneaky, but do it as belligerently as we can.
Of that, okay. I mean, there's probably more skill checks on the darkened path and probably more fighting on the lit one, would be my guess.
fair enough.
So
But
we're
what
gonna
about
roll
the
either
stepping
way.
stone path?
I would just
Skill-
think it's
trying to go
well
up,
lit,
right?
so it's probably the fastest, right?
Yeah,
That's my thought.
which is probably the most well guarded.
Yeah.
We're rolling something either way.
Right.
I mean, we have to kill these stupid cloud giants anyways. Might as well.
Start now, right?
Right.
Don't save resources and get them at the
No.
end. Yeah.
Absolutely not, because otherwise we're just gonna we have to fight 20 in one battle
Fair
versus
enough.
just
Pick
one
'em
at a
up- Pick
time.
them off as we go.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone down with the boulevard?
Let's do it.
All right.
Dragon dreams.
Ray has not failed us yet.
I failed you so many times.
Wait, this is your third party, right?
You know, you were in all of them.
I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Ray's second.
And
probably
she
my fault,
She wanted us to kill Aegis too. So
Well, he's gonna have to die.
He'll die.
I'm just trying to save us heartbreak from becoming attached to him.
too late.
You're already attached.
All right,
Someone's
you get
gonna live in his chest.
you get you get to about the center of the ravine when you all feel a rumbling in the floor,
Great.
and
Better than in our tummies,
there
I
is-
guess.
Bullets.
a crash of stone
Oh, your favorite.
as
Ogamak. Who's throwing these at us?
your prayer is quickly answered when a
Someone came out.
large insect-like face emerges out of the stone wall next to you, has large pincers coming out of its mouth,
Gross.
a very large, heavily armored chitinous shell which covers its entire kind of body, the central abdomen and head. Large hands with claws on the edge, which it seems to just kind of crawl through the rocks as it just jumps out at you. This immediately
Ooh, that's a cool mini.
looks to you to be Anthony and Umber Hulk
Monkey
as
cockroach.
Oh,
several jump out.
you're tough.
Monkey cockroaches?
Yeah, basically. A gorilla.
More like a
Gorilla
yeah,
cockroaches?
orangutan.
Who I can't remember if they, or if I'm thinking of
Oh.
rust monsters, if they hit your,
Their earwigs.
yeah, if you're 86 feet tall.
Yeah.
All right, I need you all to roll initiative.
I tell you what, Ogremok answers prayers quick.
So, I'm going to roll for Celine. +7. That's not bad for Celine.
Get to-
Oh,
Celine gets
I
an
think she's
18.
doesn't she get plus because of the passion stone? So isn't she actually like plus
She-
1
she gets
for
plus-
initiative?
she gets +4 for me too. Plus,
On initiative?
yeah, that's the oath of the Watchers.
Everyone gets plus 4?
Everyone who's within 10 feet of me.
Oh wow.
That's everyone.
Dang. All right, she rolled a 22.
As did I.
Okay. Anthony, what'd you roll?
29.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Ray?
21.
Okay. Cacophony?
6.
14.
And Manny?
17.
Okay.
I'm not the last.
No.
That's crazy.
Oh,
You
do you want me
guys
to roll
roll
for
pretty well.
Aegis? Or are you going to roll?
He goes on Celine's turn.
Right.
Oh, okay.
There is no roll.
Interesting.
He goes separately
Yeah,
in terms of
but-
what he does, but
gotcha.
it's always on her turn.
Cool.
That is a 14 plus stuff. All right. Anthony,
many
you see
fights are we
this
gonna get into?
cadre of Umberhawks
4,
which
5.
pop out of the stone, various shades and hues of brown, some more metallic, one that seems almost shadow-ish.
Is that the blue one?
Yes, that is
Okay.
the blue one. Almost.
I thought he was recently molted.
I thought he was the magic
Cacophony
one.
would think that.
Nice. Ooh, you might be able
A
to.
soft one.
You might be able to.
Every time you fly now, though, I feel like you have to go caw caw.
Okay, I'm supposed to do something?
If you would like.
Are they attacking us?
They
Hold your
seem
turn.
to be aggressive.
Or are they just hanging out? Okay. Aggressive. Alright. I will use some resources and cast Shadow Blade as the this is a Shadow Blade, but it's actually more illuminated than Shadow, as we've seen before. So it comes out, and I'm gonna cast it at a level 3 this time. And I will swing at the closest one to me.
All right, so you apparate your shadow blade. You kind of, rather than pulling forth a sword, you do your incantation, and it's almost like a lightsaber as it just kind of emerges outward, and there's this kind of a jagged, shadowy edge as you turn to the metallic-looking, which is to your
Yeah, I'll go that way. Yep.
east.
I'm gonna be right next to it this time.
You rush forward, and you are
Doesn't look like flanking. No, not yet.
not. Its back is to the stone, so someone would have to get all the way on the opposite side to get it into flanking.
Oh, I have to attack first. Okay, attack. Attack.
Nice. Not too bad.
Not too.
26.
shabby.
26. As you swing fluidly through the brush and shrubbery, you catch the kind of its back as it's kind of like hunched over, about to strike Celine. You sense it coming, engage, and swipe through, cleaving a large psionic gap through its psyche. It is psychic damage.
Tis.
Tis, and that
And it
is
is
how much?
19.
19. All right, very good. All right, is that the end of your turn? Are you staying there or moving?
Yep. Staying right here.
Okay. Hashin, you quickly realize surrounded by these creatures, and there really isn't a way other than to fight. So, who do you target?
Going for shadowy.
All right. As you take in all of the threats, you find, in your estimation, that the shadowed Umber Hulk seems to be the most threatening. Interestingly, that's the one that popped up behind the Dragonbone Golem.
Oh, could you imagine if they got possessed?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
First I'd go, hey, shadow one. We just dealt with them.
And you do see that there, not only is its form a little bit more shadowy, there are shadows that
Oh,
are
boy.
emanating from its eyes.
I am going to also use a resource.
I forgot.
It's supposed to be 10.
Both of you. I forgot it for you, but I'll do it for you. You have started your turn within 30 feet of these creatures. As you look, you immediately realize, looking in this eye, it just confuses me. It just causes a
Oh, it works for the blind guy.
almost a
Maybe,
natural
we'll see what
psychic
happens.
effect that is difficult to bear. So you can either
Look at his feet.
look at it and have to make a save,
Huh?
or you can kind of try to look at it peripherally and roll with disadvantage on your attack.
Okay.
Interesting.
What type of save?
You don't know.
Yeah, let's try it. I'm
All
gonna
right,
look at it.
charisma save.
Charisma save.
I'll take
Yes.
that one.
You get
As the
you get
Umber
Plus
Hulk,
5, right?
the magical force of the Umber Hulk's gaze starts messing with your understanding of the surroundings,
30.
and that barely passes.
Wow.
Plus your plus 5? 35, sorry.
Skin of the
Still
teeth.
barely passes.
Skin of the teeth.
Okay.
So you are able to, and so for and this, by the way,
I did roll disadvantage anyway, so I'll say that I failed that.
okay,
Or I chose not to look at it.
yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that makes
the-
sense. Yeah.
You do have to make this save every turn, even if you succeed. FYI.
Okay.
Yep, understood.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I am going to bonus action Hunter's Mark that one.
Okay, so you bonus action Hunter's
First level.
Mark, and this is your first use of Hunter's Mark.
That is correct, sir. Okay.
Didn't want that one anyway.
And so it's a straight roll, though, because I passed, right?
Correct.
I will get, if I hit, I get sneak attack on him because of my roguish ability.
Indeed, because it is a one-on-one engagement.
That is correct, sir. I definitely hit. I forgot to say, that was the last thing. I forgot to say that. 29.
Okay, that hits.
I'm also favor-foeing Umber Hulks.
Okay,
Hulks.
so this is your first use of the day.
Yes. So first one, second one on him. Do I pass for that round, or do I have to roll
For the
again?
round.
This one, I'm going to sharpshoot him.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. 15?
Does not hit.
Okay.
The first arrow pierces right through its shadowed hide. The second, as it reacts, just passes over its dodging shoulder, and it is readying its attack. As you do, how much damage?
12.
25 points of damage.
Okay,
Radiant.
very good. And the radiant damage is doubled.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Now,
As the first arrow hits it, it kind of lets out this low, odd kind of sound, almost a reverberation of kind of resonance from deep within, that continues for a moment as it dodges, and then you move.
yes, I would like to climb up Aegis.
Okay, so
I'd like to get right between where his wings are.
3, 4. Roll athletics just for funsies.
18?
Yep, you're up there. Okay.
Me and you, Aegis, we got this, buddy.
Wait, we're not supposed to ride dragons unless they're on our team? That doesn't make any sense.
All right. Celine takes in the surrounding situation.
That one doesn't like radiant damage.
Got it. And she is going to cast Sacred Flame upon that one that
Are
you
you sure?
called
Is
out.
that worth a half a sorcery point?
Oh, that's right. She's got
Yeah,
this.
that's why she doesn't do anything on her round anymore, because it costs stuff.
cantrip.
She
Yeah, you're not.
No, but I mean, like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Ooh, she's only got a 16 AC. She runs behind Dragonbone, Aegis. Aegis, you do something about this.
Oh, great.
Is
She's a
her
managerial class.
Wouldn't
Is
she
there
cast
spectral knife
something?
anything to cast?
And so he holds his breath weapon
Emboldening bond is
for
permanent.
Ray and Manny to
Oh, she can't-
clear, so he can release it upon the 3 directly in front.
Nice.
She
Okay.
bless?
but
Right.
it's a spell slot.
All right, so she is end her turn, and Aegis is holding its turn. It is now Ray's turn.
Is a Celine's spectral knife? Is that anything to cast, or is that just a reaction?
Spectral knife.
It's a bonus action.
I think
Or a
that's
scalpel?
Oh yeah, that's a
Spectral
spell.
Oh, it's a
Spiritual
spell.
weapon.
Okay. All right. So he's waiting for me to clear. I will go to the south, I guess.
That one.
You
or
going for
that one?
metal or shadow?
Are those too high for me? Can I get to them?
You can.
Okay.
This
I'll
is
go
all
to,
kind of the same level
I'll
here.
go to metal.
Okay. You rush forward.
All right. Ray
And
will
engage.
do the disadvantage, so she doesn't have to make a save.
Go ahead.
You're really ugly. I don't want to look at your face. But she'll recklessly attack to
So you roll
offset.
straight. Very good.
Brilliant.
Oh, it was on a crit for a second.
Mm.
25.
Are you raging?
No.
Okay, just checking. That hits. And so as you arc your hammer through the air with a loud crack, it smashes into the carapace and shatters it under the force of your blow, as it is just kind of like dropped to its knees as it quickly scampers back up, readying to attack you.
21 damage.
All right, very good. Second attack.
Second attack, I'm going to Great Weapons Master.
Nice.
Gonna Emboldening Bond it. 16?
16 does not hit.
Darn.
Okay. Also, I'm just going to roll for Celine just because for the confusion, which she passes with the +5. All right. And you technically still need to roll. Well, no, you don't need to. You can avert your gaze. So, Manny's turn.
He's going to go north within 15 feet of both of them. Up there.
Up here,
15 feet.
15 feet. All right.
Are you getting out of there then?
No. And he's
Okay.
he's going to look at one of them.
You don't have to make any save. You're
Okay.
blind.
All right. He's going to throw his glaive at the reddish one.
Okay. Here. Very good.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to clear that area.
Can you withstand his breath weapon?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
So,
Do we know that? I don't think we know that.
You got
yeah, Celine or
He-
Aegis called it out
Oh,
to
well,
clear
okay.
because he wanted to breath weapon those
I
three.
assumed you verbalized
I
that
thought you
as
meant
Matthew.
You have enough room. You have
the-
enough
Yeah.
movement.
I can,
Lobster
if you
people.
guys are mentioning that in the 6 seconds that I'm doing my thing, then I'll back off.
Aegis mentioned it.
He did on his turn.
You're going to mention
Yeah.
it again as I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure you want to do that? He said he was going to blow.
All right, so it's 26 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, I only did one. What am I doing here?
So as the glaive finds an opening in its underbelly area, which seems a little bit softer, less armored, you pierce through with ease and slash as a kind of the red blood just starts spilling out. How much damage?
9.
9.
I'm going to make my second attack. I can't make my offhand attack at 15 feet, though. Well, I'm assuming.
Correct.
Okay, that's 19
You have to
on
be
the
within
die,
10 for that.
and that is a measly 8 points of damage.
8 more points.
Sorry about
Okay, no, all good. Right, and then you move back out of the way. As you do, the breath weapon is released. And I need to make 3 saving throws as you see this yellowish mist expelled forth and it immediately begins to cling, almost like a sticky, I don't know,
Stone?
almost like goo.
Concrete?
No,
It's
more like
rocks.
Like from Ghostbusters?
yes, like a viscous goo.
Pink
Blood.
As soon as it
Thinking
meets,
spray insulation.
as soon as
No.
it meets their, as soon as it meets their flesh, the mist form kind of like congeals
Gross.
and just kind of like seeps in, and they need to overcome this by rolling Constitution saving throws,
Why isn't the
which
gaze a
they
Constitution saving
are not great, not terrible. First one is
That'll
a
hit.
success for metal guy. Red guy is a fail, and brown guy is a fail.
That's good.
Right, and they now, you watch as they begin to petrify. And they take 35 poison damage apiece.
Wow. Is the one who passed petrifying too?
Nope, he is not.
Do they take poison damage?
The one who passed takes 16 poison damage, and that was the
Metal.
metal one that was originally attacked by Anthony. Right? And these two now are restrained,
Oh, okay.
which means that attack rolls against them have advantage, and they have disadvantage on dex saves. If they
Nice.
fail again next turn, they are petrified.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Oh wow.
Okay? Alright. His breath weapon needs to now be recharged.
Roll a
on
5 or a 6.
5 or a 6.
Celine says it.
Yes.
Yeah!
Hey!
I'm him.
Alright. It is.
I think he means Warforged Aegis.
Thank you.
It is now the enemy's turn. They are restrained and cannot move, therefore they have no ranged attacks. This one makes its 2 attacks at Anthony, and oh, I'm sorry, 3 attacks. It makes 2 claw attacks and 1 attack with its kind of mandible pinions that go out to try to clamp you. The first is with the pinions.
I always forget that's a word until I hear it again.
Opinion?
And it
I just forget about it. And
That
then
is
I'm like,
that is a
This is
hit,
the English language.
Anthony.
A hit.
It hit.
I will. I'm gonna take these hits to the face.
Okay.
86.
It is a 24 to hit, and you take 15 piercing damage as you are restrained by the pinions.
Oh.
It now makes 2 claw attacks against you with advantage because you are restrained in its mandible.
If they're
Bite.
earwig like, they're called Circe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, apparently.
That's fun. First attack is another hit.
I'm taking
Hit,
this.
27. And the next is a 1 and a 20.
Crit?
Unnatural.
No.
It's not like them, though.
My armor is a 19, so
Okay. So then you take a total of
45.
35 points of damage.
Okay.
So
after the first one or
15,
total?
10, and
total?
10.
total. So
Darn.
it's 15, 10, 10. Okay.
Guess I should have raged.
This one turns to Ray and goes to bite you, Ray. You recklessly attacked, so it has advantage on the attack,
Minus
which
my
is
cloak.
with your cloak, so it's a straight roll.
Yeah.
And that is a hit. 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
So that you are also
shield.
restrained, and it now makes its next 2 attacks with advantage.
Man, these things are big and strong if they can hold her.
That is a 22 to hit
Mm-hmm.
and a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you
You're
take
rolling really well.
you take 35 points of damage.
Guess I should have
The shadow moves up and
Is he
goes
within-
to
is
attack
Is he within 10 feet of me?
of you. Sure, he got within 10 feet of you to try to attack Aegis.
Crit.
Yes.
Nice.
Put that thing right back where it came from.
Oh, so
You
help me.
So help
stop
me.
him right here as he rushes by.
And he goes to possess me.
When in Rome.
All right. So that's 13 points of damage.
Okay,
Nice.
very good. Well done.
Radiant?
Oh, actually,
You double it.
I should be doing something. It's been a while since I've actually fought.
Oh, wow.
You also roll 2 die.
By fought, he
Instead of
means
1, you
hit.
roll 2.
What
Is it
what is
Because you
what
crit.
part of your damage is radiant? I can't remember.
only 4
of it.
points
All
of radiant damage?
Okay, so 4 more.
Yep.
Very good. All right, it stops in its tracks, and its pincers are kind of like frustratedly just gnashing towards your direction, but it can't do anything about it. And around that time,
Oh no.
What's that?
More bad guys come.
the
Oh.
Oh,
big one jumps
You're
down,
right.
and
And
this
it's also a
one
shadow.
Really?
This
Way more
one
powerful than you
is
think you are.
all is all shadowed. Its armor is almost like shadow armor, as if this isn't a merely possessed creature, but
Created.
a creature that has been shaped and formed by shadow for a specific purpose. This one goes right for you,
The other one merely adopted
Oh,
the
I
dark.
was not aware of
I
that.
was born.
Manny.
Forged by it.
This one kind of jumps out of that central path.
Good thing we didn't take
Oh.
that one.
well, now we should because we're gonna kill all the animals
We
for it.
didn't even go down a path yet. We just
And
took one step.
it attacks you, Manny, with its mandible pincer claw.
The mandible claw. Taking down many a man.
That is a 17. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
misses.
21.
Whoa.
Meats.
Okay, you are not restrained, but it does hit you, and it does do half damage, which is 10 points of damage.
So 5.
Okay, it then takes its 2 claw swipes at you, not with advantage because you are not restrained.
The boy?
10 was halves, right?
That was halved. Yep. First is an 18, which misses.
Misses, yeah.
The second attack is a 15.
Yes.
Again.
That worked out well.
And so you see it coming. After you slash the oncoming Shadow Hulk, you're very perceptive, and you hear the tumbling of rocks, and you turn, and in your view is this massive shadowed beast, which in the ethereal looks like a shadow. And as you see it, because of your vision in the ethereal and the invisible kind of the plane of invisibility that you see into, you're able to see kind of its choreographed attacks, and you're able to dodge with relative ease. Well done.
Cool.
Cacophony, you are now up.
Alrighty. So where I'm kind of in the middle, right?
You are
From the
right
last
in
one.
the
are
middle.
hard
Literally
to see with the-
triangulated.
Okay.
Dragon.
So I'm going to use the shadow mote and cast Shadow of Moil on myself.
Okay, very
Cool.
good. So you are enshadowed.
Hide.
And do I have to? Did I look at anybody? Are they all
You gotta make
looking
that choice.
elsewhere?
The 2 in the top seem to be restrained by the breath. They do seem to be looking in your direction, but can't move towards you.
Okay.
This one to your east is locked on Anthony. The shadowed behind you and the shadowed in front of you are both locked on Manny, and Ray is engaged with the metallic one on the
So I
west.
don't have to roll anything else for.
You are within 30 feet, so you still need... If you're going to look at them, then you need to roll a charisma save. You are within 10 feet of Manny still.
Okay. And does being in shadow protect me from anything, or would this happen before?
It,
have happened
yeah,
before,
you
right?
still would have to, because it's really about you looking at them, not necessarily them looking at you. It's this kind of confusion aura that they give off.
Okay. So Manny, you give me a +5.
Yep.
Okay. 18.
That succeeds.
Nice.
So you may pick your target and take your shots,
Come
or
on.
whatever else you're going to do.
Remember to push them
Um,
away from us.
Can I do any? So, casting Shadow of Moyle is
That is your
it's
action,
an
isn't
action. So
Yes.
I don't think.
it? Actually, it is now a bonus action for you
Cool.
because of the upgrades that have been made by the Raven Queen to your
Cool. I
person.
was gonna say it's kind of like I'm not using a spell slot.
Right.
It's just the moat.
Yep.
Okay. I will Eldritch Blast the little shadow guy.
Okay.
Confirming
So
I can't have more than 5 charges, right?
that is confirmed.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So this guy has been hit by Hashin and Manny now.
That's 16.
16 does not hit, as the first Eldritch Blast does make impact,
You're
but doesn't
bonded.
seem to...
You're bonded. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are bonded.
If
You
you
can
wanna
roll a
use
d4.
That's right.
On the
Thank
16.
you.
Good memory, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Calling it out in
Only 'cause-
Celine's stead.
Only
Yeah.
because I am also, and I'm rarely.
You're a rebel.
That would make it a 17.
17
Yeah,
does not
okay.
hit.
Darn.
And then 28
Hits.
and 20.
Hits.
Cool.
All right, so you have
That's
2 of the
another
3.
fast
The first
miss.
doesn't pierce through
I get
its
3.
heavily armored
Yeah, that's awesome.
carapace, but the second 2 take out large chunks of its flesh as you deal out your damage.
Oh, oops, wrong one. 11 plus 14, so 24.
25 total. Wow, that's very good.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yes.
It-
Thanks for my.
As it is
Yeah.
stuck on the glaive of Manny as he has kind of stopped it in its place, and then Manny dodged the attacks, you take that opportunity to just obliterate
Nice.
the left side of its chest. It's still kind of like clawing, but it looks like it's on its last legs.
Awesome.
The shadowed eyes are just blazing in fury towards you, Cacophony, as we are back to the top of the round with
Come
Anthony.
on, Tony.
Oh, why not? I haven't done it in a while, so with this blade out, the last time I did this, some civilians got murdered.
That was because
it
of
was
the
not
spell.
my fault.
This was
so-
this is a crazy combo.
I'm currently grappled, yes, or restrained.
You are restrained.
All right.
Go for the eye gouge.
So that really makes me mad, and I'm willing to use this spell to remove myself from that. So that's why I'm doing this. But I take the shadow blade that I have, and my hands slightly move, dual wielding it, and it's sort of rotating slowly, but without any effort from me, it keeps spinning and spinning and spinning, and then as it's spinning, it sort of creates a vortex at the top where the clock that usually slightly shows up in some of my spells just spins very quickly, and I will do the steel wind strike to 5 of them.
So there's one that you're gonna have to miss.
The one I'm gonna miss is. Can I see that giant thing?
Oh yeah, you see
Okay.
all 6 of them.
So the one that Ray's on is the
Whoa,
furthest.
whoa, whoa,
from
whoa!
May.
There are 2 that are going to be
So,
petrified.
yeah.
These 2 are petrified if they fail.
Yeah, well, they're closer to me. It's either all right. I am hitting those 2.
Okay, very good. You do have advantage on those 2 attacks
They could pass.
specifically because they are restrained.
They could pass.
All right, I gotta make.
So,
can
attack
she
num-
give me Can she give me advantage on these? With one of her sorcery things? I don't remember.
I don't either. So we're gonna
I don't think she can.
we're gonna
I don't
say
remember. I gotta make 5
you
melee
do have
spell
emboldening
attacks.
bond, so you have the D4 you can add.
Yep.
And 2 of those creatures, the 2 that are restrained,
Advantage.
you have advantage against them
Oh yeah.
because they're restrained.
All right. So this, the one I'm on is gonna get hit last. That's where I'm gonna come back to, just not restrained.
Okay.
So the first one is the red one up there.
Very good. Go ahead and make your attack. This one was
Advantage?
previously hit by Manny.
You have it. Yeah, right.
Yep. And that is a. I should probably know this. It's been a while. 21.
Hits.
Great. So it's plus 11.
Roll damage 1 time and then apply it on all your attacks.
Ooh.
Okay.
Huh.
That's a level 5 spell slot.
Ugh.
There's no way that's right. Well, okay, so 25 plus 6. 31.
31? That's good.
31 force damage.
You're doing
Wow.
31 on every hit?
On every hit, yep.
Good for you.
Oh, but last time you also let me add my Shadow Blade damage,
And that too.
so I didn't roll that.
Go ahead and roll that.
That's awesome.
31, that's I cast as a level 3.
Oh, I see the combo. Okay, because your Shadow Blade doesn't just go away.
31.
Right.
46.
46
Holy
total?
Smokes.
Yeah, 46.
On
That's
6
awesome.
targets?
46
only
on
if I
5
hit.
targets. So let me-
Cool.
46
5
on the red one.
opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's
the
over
first
200 points of
you-
potential damage.
That's awesome.
you disappear and reappear in front of the red one, and very ninja-esque. It's with one solid swipe, his left arm just falls and shatters in stone. As you disappear once more and reappear next to
Come on, advantage
next.
again.
with
That one
advantage.
is
Nice.
23.
Awesome.
That hits.
Another 40.
Another
damage.
46 points of damage. This one
Hasn't been hit.
hasn't been hit yet.
Well, except for with the breath weapon.
Petrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it took 35 points of damage. So, that you disappear and reappear behind the other
Flanking.
Right, can I
and
flank?
Yeah.
you are flanked with Manny, so you have advantage once
Hell
more.
yeah.
19.
I don't
Does
think you.
Add your
not-
D4.
Does not
Add your
hit.
D4,
I
you're
didn't use
both-
it.
yes.
I also don't think you rolled with advantage.
He
you
did
I won't-
because he's
Oh.
always at disadvantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, plus
Yeah,
4.
nice.
23.
That hits.
Nice.
All
Thank you,
right.
Carissa.
So another 46 points of damage.
This is
of
crazy.
Force
Yeah.
damage. As
3
you
for 3.
disappear once more, and you wanted to reappear next to this
Shadow.
one.
The shadow one, yeah.
All right. You are in advantage once more, flanking with
You
Manny.
need
Come
to
on.
Suck that guy in.
That's a 13.
13 does not hit as you swing
Goes right through
over
him.
its
Still
head,
really
and then
successful.
finally
Yeah.
once more make the
Oh, yeah.
attack on the one that was
You're-
previously a moment ago grasping you.
22.
22 hits.
Nice.
You did 184 points of damage.
That's
And
crazy.
Whiz yards.
and all the ones that you hit are looking rough.
Every time I appear, I have a different face. So on the first one, I'm smiling. The second one, I'm frowning. The third one, I'm half smiling, half frowning.
We call it the
Are you having
The
a
two-face.
next one, I wink at him.
The one you missed.
All right,
You winked.
as you kind of reemerge, you're
I'll be back.
breathing heavy for a moment as you kind of get into the Obi-Wan Kenobi stance and gesture the...
Obi-Wan Kenobi never did that.
That's right, I'm
He
way
Yes,
better.
he did.
He mixed Neo.
Way better.
Episode 3. Yep.
That doesn't
You need to
count.
catch up on
It doesn't
your
count.
history.
4, 5, and 6 are the
In
ones that
particular,
count.
when he was fighting General Grievous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Catch
Hello
up
there.
on your world history.
Those
Carol.
don't count.
All right,
I'm too old for those ones.
right?
All right.
I'm too old for this
Well
shit.
done, Anthony. Hasheen, you are up.
Whoa!
You got that slot out of me.
Good job.
Luckily, we have a potion of rest just for you.
That's right. Yes.
That's useful.
I'm going to go after the one who merely adopted the dark.
Yep. Go ahead and make your attack.
Finish him off.
Is that a song lyric?
Should
No, it's Bane.
It should be though.
It will be. I'm writing
The
it
big
down.
one was born in the dark. The little one only adopted it.
Now this is just a band title. Born in the Dark.
Do I get advantage?
No.
Because I'm shooting down on him?
No.
Okay. How about because he was held there?
No.
All right, fair enough. All right, I got
Keep
nothing
going.
else.
Keep trying.
Okay. Steady aim.
That gives
Now
you
I have
advantage.
What about your roguish
I thought
ability?
height did give you advantage, though. If you-
No, but I mean like advantage.
For
No.
melee.
He has
Uh,
advantage.
oh,
Not
okay.
advantage.
Steady aim.
I'm now. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're on top of
He
him.
went through the gamut.
Sharp shot. Crit. 2
Great.
crits.
Nice.
How do you evaporate the shadow?
Yeah, nice.
I'm not gonna actually smite him. I see those 2 eyes that are just—he's stuck there. He just got hit by you, swiped by an extremely fast Anthony, and those eyes are just like he wants to kill you so bad. And I just line up and I want to go right through them both.
And as you do so, it just kind of teeters for a moment, and the radiant arrows that you shoot just burn away the shadow in its eyes. And as the shadow dissipates, it just collapses
Nice.
forward.
Nice.
Done.
Bonus action, move it to the other, the one who
Born in
was
the
born
dark.
in the dark.
Yep. Okay,
Very
very good.
ugly.
And now I'm gonna sharp shot him too.
Go for it.
Do I still get my steady aim?
You do.
Whole turn.
But you don't get your sneak attack for this.
I didn't use it on that one.
Okay.
You told me I killed him regardless. I didn't.
That's fine. Go ahead.
18 on the die. That's gonna
Hits.
hit.
Yep.
Okay. I used my sneak attack.
Bless you.
Shocking.
So close.
Bless you.
Let it out, dude. Nothing was solved by what you just did.
You didn't get sprayed with
That's true.
mucus.
I feel better.
28, 31, 35, 40, 42,
My
45
softball
points
coach
of
always said
radiant
that if
damage.
you held in a
Nice.
You guys have
sneeze, you would-
crushed
your
these
brain
things.
would come out of your ears.
One round you've done
For
almost
I
100
wanted to
points of
shoot that
damage
one.
between the two of you.
Square
that
in the
way.
eye.
It does. Hits
think
him
he
square in the eye, and it
Or between the
shrieks in pain because that 45 points of damage was doubled.
Hey,
Oh,
So you just
wow.
did 90 points of damage.
And now
Nice.
I whisper to Aegis, I go, I can't move. Protect me.
What voice is this?
All right, it is now Celine's turn. And Celine says, well done, sweetie.
That was awkward.
Yeah.
Thanks, love.
What would you have me do?
Because Celine's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Can you petrify the big one? As it releases another breath weapon, it steps up to
Oh, nice.
avoid any of the allies,
Other
and it
people.
actually gets these 3 once more.
Oh, hell
nice.
yeah.
And just by the force of the breath weapon,
Yeah.
Those two have
this
to be
one
gone.
gets... Oh, both of them get disintegrated. Well,
Yeah.
actually, no. That one could pass if he
Really?
makes the save.
Nope.
Nope.
Crit fail.
That's a 1. So they both
Dust
disappear
in the Wind starts playing.
in the poisonous
I close
spew,
my
the sputum, so to speak,
Ew.
of
Very gross.
Terrible word.
and the
I don't like
shadowed.
Moist sputum.
Ooh, what is that?
Moist
A two?
sputum.
It's a
He
2.
failed.
I'm already
He
hot and
fails as well,
Don't need more.
Holy crap.
nastiness. He failed
and
Big guy.
takes 35
too. For
Nice.
bosses.
points of damage and begins to coalesce into stone.
Awesome.
All right, it is now Ray's turn.
Okay. I'm restrained.
You are.
What do I have to roll to break a restraint? Strength
Um,
or?
It is either dex, acrobatics, or athletics check.
But you can
I'll
still
do
attack
athletics.
as normal. If you're
Correct. You can
restrained.
attack as normal, and
Yep.
if you
Oh,
kill
I
it,
can?
then you are no longer
Quick
restrained.
question.
Oh, I'll do that.
Yes.
The one I killed, did the shadow dissipate?
It did.
Okay.
I was,
Yeah,
I was
sorry.
wondering
I'm
that
saying you
because
didn't
he's
remove
still.
him. I
I
forgot.
know. I was wondering
It's
what
off.
was gonna happen.
It's gone.
That
Okay.
guy.
But that was definitely the same shadow thing affecting that thing.
19 to hit.
19
The way he described
hits.
it with the drippy eyes
Yeah.
was just where we came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's different because this is like shadow forged with shadow.
Right.
Still don't like radiant damage, bitch.
23 damage for the first.
Okay, and the second attack.
No, I wish. 22 to hit.
That hits.
$20 damage.
Okay, that one looks rough now as well. And the hammer just continues to smash through its chitinous armor, and there are just cracks all through its back. It is just spewing blood under the weight of your blows
Molly?
as it's kind of holding on to you, but it's more like its body is being broken off of its head, which is just clamped on you.
As Ray doesn't look at it because it's too ugly for her. Are you sure you want to hold on? There's more where it comes from.
All right, as it is now Manny's turn.
3 attacks on the big guy.
Go for it.
Black and white is going to be the offhand.
Okay, that's the radiant one.
No, they all have radiant damage.
Okay,
All right, so what are we doing here? Yeah. 25,
hits,
22,
hits,
and 27.
3 hits.
Toasty.
Okay,
So
so
sweaty.
1, 2, 3, 4. This, and I need another D8.
Need the little desk fan.
I know, that'd be great, right?
Silent ones.
No, it just adds ambiance to the real feel of D&D in the
We are
microphones.
3 miles up in the air. You'd think there'd be some wind.
26, 35.
Nice,
Nice.
35.
Awesome.
Guys, we're rolling really
You
well right
pierce right into the center mass of its chest, and it is staggered
much
under
of
the
that's radiant?
blows from
I
behind
didn't
and the
calculate.
blows from behind, in the front, and the arrow in the face, and it is just like did not expect this flurry of blows.
now. I like it. That's a meta reference, I think.
Indeed. And it is now its turn, and it needs to make a save,
Fail.
Fail.
Ooh.
and it turns to stone.
Nice.
Woo!
Nice.
It-
That's good.
If we smash it, will it just
Nice
turn to
statue.
rubble?
You saw what happened with the Cloud Giant.
Yeah.
second
yeah,
one
sure.
makes its
I'm gonna
attack
take
on you,
It's
Anthony.
mandible.
I accept.
So first is
that as a
the
weapon.
pincer once more, tries
Actually, we
to
should
bite
get a
you.
weapon for the dragon.
That is
better.
an 11.
Okay.
Misses.
Heyo.
Second,
Funnies.
first attack with the claw, straight attack is a
Imagine
13,
sick-ass bone dragon walking in with 2 mandibles.
and then
Misses.
a unnatural 20.
Shield. Oh, unnatural.
Unnatural.
Yeah, I am a shield this time.
So after it
Now I have my pride
misses
up.
with the first, it just careens off of your shield, doing no damage, as the one that has you restrained takes 3 advantaged attacks against you,
Right.
all with its claws. First is a 23, that's a hit.
Yep.
Second is a 16, that's a miss. And the
We
third is
We
a
raging suck up the
19,
shadows,
which
but
I think
we
is a
also didn't
miss.
expel
So you
them.
take 10 points of
So
slashing
we're not in a
damage,
bad spot.
No, I
and
was gonna rage.
it
and then
is
I'm like,
now
like,
Cacophony's
man, I
turn.
just
Kind of
don't
a
get any
waste.
more
Save it.
Yeah.
charges.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
If I only get 4,
And
and I bet you there's probably like 5 or 6
So-
encounters.
Who is stone? Are they still
And I
out on
have
the?
to rage for the
The
prophecy,
two that
I
were
think?
stone were disintegrated by the
So,
second
you
breath
say
weapon,
Big guy's
one.
stone, though.
and
And
this
you still-
big
okay,
guy
that's what I
is
thought.
stone.
I thought. Okay, good. So we still have
2
the little
ones.
guys.
Yep, there's 2.
The one
On
Ray,
either side.
Ray has almost killed the one that's on her.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one's close.
You could end that guy.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Both of them look very rough.
Can end both of them.
I was gonna say, can
MVP.
I aim Eldritch Blast at both? Like,
You may.
try to like one,
Yep.
one. Just go back and forth. Okay.
Which do you target first?
The one by Ray.
Okay, targeting Ray first.
And that.
No, not Ray. She's not
Not
targeting
Ray.
Ray.
It doesn't hit anyway, so it's okay.
What'd you roll?
Am I by Manny?
Yeah.
You are. Well, you're bonded, so you get +4 if you want to
won't
use it
hit.
on this roll.
You won't hit.
Yeah, I think I'm still pretty low.
Okay, so the first one misses. Second attack
21.
hits. Go ahead
And
and roll
that's
your.
on the other side.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Yeah, so this one's on Anthony's.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Kill him.
15.
He gets blown back into the hole from whence he
Yeah.
came.
Nice.
Yeah.
And is
Nice.
eliminated.
Love it.
Squash that bug.
And then
And you turn back to the one
Ray.
dueling Ray.
23.
Yep.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your
Do it
damage.
again.
14.
Yep.
14. Similarly, this one collapses in a heap.
Nice.
Its head gets separated from its body, still trying to gnaw on Ray. As the blood drains out of its head, she just kind of like flicks it off, and she is no longer
Very
restrained.
cool.
Right, you are officially out of combat.
Okay, Aegis. Rip the mandibles off.
Get mandible swords.
Yeah.
That's epic.
I know.
It goes forward and
His little T-Rex arms.
rips the mandibles off and kind of starts carving handholds into the
Oh,
mandibles.
perfect.
Nice.
So isn't
dual-wielding
mandible a jawbone?
And he's got two massive Umber Hulk
Yeah.
I love it.
mandibles. I now have a burrow speed.
You don't see him the rest of the time.
Does he really? This is easy. Just
He
start
actually takes
in and
off
up.
one of his bones, throws it, and then digs it and digs it up. Like a little
All right.
doggy.
Playing fetch. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So that thing's just perma stone now. Like.
Yep.
Minus the mandibles.
Man,
Except, while that's happening, the shadowy being within
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Pops out.
pops out and goes to possess you.
Me?
wait,
You're the
do we get a
closest.
reaction?
No.
Oh.
This is while he's doing the mandible. He pulls the mandibles off, turns around, starts putting his hands in. Everyone's excitedly watching, and then Hasheen, you feel a cold.
Hey, does anyone think it got really cool?
I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Please
You are not
succeed.
within 10 feet of Manny,
And you are not bonded.
and you are not bonded.
Yeah, the worst.
Who's got the holy water?
You have
Oh.
the thingy.
Probably in your
can
bag
expel
of
it.
stolen goods.
Wisdom.
Feeling good here.
Yeah, I guess I just have to know if I can do that and just not
Use a charge.
take a charge.
What passes?
'cause I'm full.
Oh yeah, you can use it and not charge it.
What'd you get?
Is it above a 15?
What'd you get?
18.
18. That succeeds.
Oh.
Oh nice.
And so you
wanted to
all
see it.
then
I wanted to
see
kill him this episode.
a shadow that seems to be hovering near Manny.
Oh, we got.
Oh, God! Oh! It's slimy!
All right, we're back in initiative. Same order.
Okay.
Cacophony, you just went.
Oh my
Anthony,
goodness.
it's your turn.
The one person that could do something.
How many charges do you have?
5.
I'm
We're
full.
full.
I'm full. I don't need it, but I can.
All right.
If it's still there when it gets to me.
I'm
I'll do
hoping
something
my
about it.
radiant damage will.
Actually, this one isn't like the others. I pulled the wrong mini.
Okay.
So before they were just kind of like a
Blob.
blob of shadow, a amorphous shadow. This one actually looks like it has
Oh.
wings, like it's more like a shadow demon
Infernal.
Okay.
itself,
Okay.
as opposed to just a kind of.
Yeah.
Do these look like the things that came out of the silver mask?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the silver mask.
Interesting.
Okay. So we've seen these before.
Huh? I will throw my blade at it.
Okay, make your attack.
Pretty good.
24.
That hits.
Yow. That's this one. Plus
Go ahead and roll your damage.
16. Hold on.
16.
What is happening here? Yep. 16 psychic damage. Yep.
All right, just confirming.
What was that other one?
Takes the full damage,
Oh, that was from before. Okay.
and it doesn't like that at all, as the shadowy blade impales it right in its chest, kind of lets out this screech of pain, and it goes to like pull it out, but it disappears before it can do so. And you continue to stare it down as Hasheen, you're up.
These won't disappear, I promise. I bonus action move my hunter's mark to it.
Okay.
Advantage.
Is that you staying still and aiming? Okay. Hold your breath and aim.
I feel like your breath would be aim would be worse if you held
Sharp
your
shot.
breath.
Well, that's what snipers.
Sure.
do.
18 on the
Hold
die.
their breath.
That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my second one.
Yeah, roll your second.
I'm assuming.
Well, then they can stop their
Still,
heartbeat
still
too.
holding my breath.
Slow
Yep,
it
you got
is,
advantage
yeah.
again.
This'll be -5 plus 10, maybe 23.
They both hit.
Okay. Okay.
Crush it.
Give me your total damage.
You got it.
Well, no, don't, because it's radiant.
It is.
It
Bloof.
disappears in a cloud of
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
of
Good job, Hasheen.
kind of confetti.
As it
Dark
disappears
confetti.
after what I said, these won't disappear, I promise. It did, and then it go, but you will. Bang.
Dark confetti from a black parade.
Okay. My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
So those all came from the middle cavern, you said?
They came from the middle cavern. I'm gonna
Is
just
the middle
clear
one
the board.
the darkened one?
It is.
It's super
So,
dark.
do you think we cleared it out?
I don't know, but actually, I think we're kind of well suited for shadows.
Mhm.
If you think about it, you do some radiant, I do all, and she can hoover them up.
And she can also fly above us
Right.
the whole time.
And she's got radiant wings, which will keep them away. The only thing we have to watch out for is possession. Okay.
Are you suggesting we go through the middle
The Valley of Darkness?
then? Just for fun?
Not for fun.
For fun?
I actually think we're suited
Better for it.
for it.
I mean, I have a rod, and he has a staff. I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm just throwing it out there. You can all say, no, that's silly, let's go in the light. And I'll go, okay.
What staff? I don't have a staff.
I was just making a
It's a
joke.
biblical reference.
He called it the Valley of the
Valley of the
Shadow.
Shadow of Death.
No.
We will fear no evil.
I think we should.
You want to?
Sure.
I mean,
Why tempt it?
My
Why
vote
tempt
is the
fate?
light, but
so
I
you want to go light?
You don't put yourself in the valley of the shadow of death.
No. But how much worse could it get?
All right,
my
let's do
thought
it.
is we did.
It is
If
the
all
path
those came
less
out, maybe we
traveled.
already did the big ones.
I like that logic, and we know this cloud giant's going to be guarding this way. So.
Right, that's why I kind of want to go down the light path, is
Oh,
because
you
these
wanna take
cloud
it.
giants deserve my vengeance.
Listen, I don't care either way.
So that's my vote. But
I'm just
I'm okay.
I'm just throwing an antithesis out there.
can Bone Dragon make it through the middle path?
Hey, Bonnie. Sorry.
He's got a burrow
Aegis.
speed now.
You do have a burrow speed.
Through solid
And I
stone.
can shape rock. So,
What, 5 feet at a time?
no, I just pray.
Oh, okay.
I think I can manage.
This is awesome.
He's having a great time.
You're welcome, Carissa.
10,000 years.
It's just such a crick in the
Okay,
neck.
so my vote is shadow, her vote is light. Let's go. You guys vote. I will not be butthurt if
I
you
will
go
not
against
be
me.
hurt either.
I don't care.
Well, pick one.
The
I
light
went.
path.
All
We
right,
went to
Celine, pick.
Mephistopheles' person
Boring.
last time,
One.
Carissa gets
One.
to
so
pick.
I'll go with Ray this
Okay,
time.
we got 2 for light, 1 for dark.
I already cast my vote.
Which
Which
was
was?
I'm
Dark.
Anthony. I picked
Dark.
a third path.
2 and 2. Cockaphone?
Down to
You're
you.
leaving it up to me.
Yes.
No,
Yep.
there's Carissa there too.
The light path seems kind of boring.
Okay. Shadow it is.
Comedy answer.
3 and 2. What did
Three
you
and
say?
two.
love?
shadow
I
wings.
actually
What
think
path
that's
am
a
I gonna
free
pick?
answer.
What path do you say, love? Hmm?
He bats his eyes.
I mean, we're already at 3 and 2.
If you give me a kiss, I'll do whichever you want.
He slides down like Legolas, pecks her on the cheek. Let's go. Starts walking down the dark.
All right, you
You're
guys.
so easily bought, Celine.
So now it's a tie. 3-3.
No,
No,
it's
she
3,
did
it's
dark.
3-2 dark. It's
3-2
now
dark.
4-2
Oh,
dark.
4-2, yeah.
Two.
right.
I tried, Ray.
So
I like your logic.
you make your way to the middle path.
Again, how much worse could it be?
Didn't
What's awesome is we said the light path, so maybe he planned a lot in the past 10
How
minutes. while
long
we were
does Shadow
fighting.
of Moil last?
No, it's different.
I think it's just 10 minutes.
Okay, it does take more than 10 minutes as you begin to traverse the
minute.
way
1
forward,
minute.
and you
Oh, yeah.
slowly pick
My
your
blade's
way.
gone too, obviously.
And as you do so, the
Your sword.
Yeah, Shadow Blade.
the mist and the fog that was around you begins to change from that greenish color to a blackish color.
Okay.
This is ominous. Maybe we should go back.
And
Classic.
as you move forward, your feet start to find larger puddles of water that you begin to step into. And it
We have a
gets a
multiple-
little bit soggy, or almost not swampy, but more moist
Hydrated.
Does it?
and hydrated and wet. As you make your way forward, the rock formations get a little bit more pronounced, more stalactite-esque, but the vegetation actually gets more grass-like rather than kind of flowers or bushes or not flowers, like scrub brush-esque, and more like a long meadow-like grass that seems to be growing up. Almost not quite as
Tick
thick
grass.
as, yes, as if the grass that ticks would be in if you're in the Northeast.
Yeah.
But not quite reed-like,
Those were some big
not
ticks.
as yes, those were
It
some
did
big
look like ticks.
not as thick as like reeds in a swamp or lake or pond, but fairly large hedges. And you continue forward, and you
He
Oh,
did
that's
plan
cool.
for it.
I said 5 maps and we had 3
Ooh,
Well-
I like
choices
that.
Yep.
right there.
While we were walking, I pull out the compass of tides.
okay.
Just want to see if it's pointing in the direction we're going.
To
Once
see if it's really water.
Once I stepped in like a puddle of water.
I was gonna say, water
What do you mean the oh yeah, it pointing to the nearest water,
Yep.
fresh water. It seems to just spin around in a circle where you are.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
now we know it's not like the
Yeah, something.
It could be full of parasites, but it's water.
or that water
yummy.
that's in Lord of the Rings with the dead bodies float in it. Yeah.
The marsh
Yeah.
of the dead men.
That sounds right.
Yes.
Just trying to get the map centered. Sorry.
Ooh, I still have a vial of purple worm.
Okay. You see stretching before you
That's strong.
what looks to be a very intentionally made circle that has very lush grass kind of growing all through it, and there is also some what look to be a very pronounced ring of water around the center, and it's almost like a basin-esque, though not a deep basin, but there is a slow kind of like slope to it downward.
But the water's still set apart.
It's almost like the water is like terraced, like it's at a ring and it kind of slopes, and then it's at a ring as it slopes.
Machu
You
Picchu.
stand at the
The Rishon
I
not
was
structure.
thinking the Hanging Gardens of
not
Babylon.
pictured,
That's
not-
that's what it reminds me of.
not pictured, but there is another outer ring
It is.
that you are standing kind of on the edge of. And then you see these rocks that are kind of interspersed throughout and around. There does, at the center of the basin, there does seem to be a collection of shadow that's just kind of like there.
Darkness.
Exactly.
And as you approach,
Is it 60 feet away?
from you,
See, here's the thing. If we can like rid this of the shadow,
Oh,
then
those are
we're
small.
at least
Oh, no.
fighting maybe an even battle at the end. Just
you're
Fine.
a little bit. You're about You're about 20 feet out of the range of the center, so you're about 80 feet away.
Would someone have described it?
Yeah, sure. This is, I mean,
I'll be looking for it to enter into my field of vision.
You know
Does
what?
the water have a current?
Celine is describing it all to you in your head.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
That's
right.
what you can't
Because
I know, I
she's-
forgot.
because
I forgot
she is telepathically speaking to you.
Did you cast water walking? You said.
No, I asked if there was a current.
It
I
You
had
want her to
whispered.
cast water walking?
Water walking.
the
Let me
water
phrase that. Did you cast water walking? I heard.
the water
Ever in this whole campaign, never did I once use it.
the
No, that's not
water
true.
seems
You use it
to
on the ice.
I
be
use it like every other episode.
still.
Still,
Still.
I prefer my water
Oh,
sparkling.
still water. We got mosquitoes attacking us.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Ray takes out a tube and jumps.
We definitely shouldn't have
the
taken this
circle.
path. Ugh.
Yeah, I could do water walking if you guys want.
The shadow won't get us dysentery, will?
Ray will cast water walking on everyone.
Yeah, we don't know how deep
Do we
it
see
is.
the path through?
It lasts 24 hours.
May as well.
Yeah.
There doesn't really seem to be a path through. It's just a lot of this overgrown grass which covers this whole area.
Not through, but is there a path on the other side?
Oh,
Like we
How
as
can we
you
not
look,
see it?
no,
That's what
there
I
is in
meant, yeah.
fact just a stone formation. You have
Oh.
entered into a
A
enclosed
grove.
cavern.
Like a cul-de-sac.
Aegis, what was this for?
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
It's a ritual of some sort. We should.
It's a source
Break
of
it up.
power. Let's get
Yes.
that bone hand ready.
Yeah,
I
what
got it.
rewards can we get from
Hey, wait
playing
a second.
around here?
Question for you. Don't you have a Jabberwock just stored up in there? Could this be the
I
time?
do.
Why would this be the time?
I don't know. If it's a ritual site of power, maybe it takes great power to undo it. Like two, you know how magnets, if, you know, the same sides, they repulse each other rather than attract?
Or just use
I
a
like
good
your
amount
logic.
of charges with the moat. If you have 5, use like 3.
Well, let me get close enough to see inside the dark.
Cool.
Yeah, let's get in there and see what it is.
All right, we very
I like
carefully.
that.
Yeah.
Right, you has water walking been
Yes.
cast?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so for the next 24 hours, you can walk upon all
long time.
liquids.
It is. I use it a lot.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna go stealthily forward.
How many beings can you cast that upon?
Several hundred.
I'm pretty sure I can do
think
the
it's
whole.
10.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I could do the whole party.
So
but let me-
Aegis also has
double
the
check.
Yep.
effect applied to him. Is it? What's the verbiage for who you can cast it upon?
I
No
mean-
undead or constructs.
That's what I want
Is
to
it
check.
ally or creature?
Okay.
yeah,
The
no
spell grants the ability to move across any liquid surface. Up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range. Gain this
Wonderful.
ability for the
This
duration.
is a creature.
It's not actually.
How is it not?
It's a construct.
It's the same damn thing. It's got some sentient.
What is
sentience.
life?
Yeah.
Chicken or the
Roll
egg?
a persuasion check in real life.
Oh, snap. Careful.
What's
Madness could
Jake's?
apply to this.
Okay.
What's Jake's?
Here we go. Here's why it's a creature. Okay. It is made of. It is held together by organic material. The bone itself is organic material as well. And on a subatomic particle level, even the metal bindings are organic material.
All
There's
things,
also life was breathed into it by something. We don't know what.
Correct.
all things are organic,
Yes.
So
even synthetic.
how
are
is that
organic.
not a golem?
Because golems don't actually exist, Matthew. I don't know if you knew that.
Or if that's
I've
your
read
logic,
Frankenstein.
if that's your logic, then all of us are golems.
Well, actually, sir, Frankenstein was about the human condition and how we like to other people. And we're afraid of
Roll
change.
a d20.
With advantage?
yeah, seriously.
If
I
we're
have
going
that
with
one
the scientific definition of life,
Jake is an elf in real life.
It is made out of carbon.
12?
12.
Oh, wait, what am I adding to it?
You have no riz.
Persuasion.
Oh,
not-
I
my
cannot believe you
persuasion?
just said that.
31.
You can.
I only slightly know what that means.
What?
Riz? That's
Riz?
like a
Charisma.
modern.
It's short for. It's what the kids say.
I know it's a
Well,
kid term.
we're
The kids
adults,
say
so dope boat.
Short
and,
for charisma.
And Riz doesn't
Okay,
come up in
Riz.
the everyday.
I mean,
I thought it was like
even if I can't
Yeah.
do the
Putting
dragon,
on
he
the
could
riz.
probably step
Gotcha.
over the water.
We don't know if it's
Yeah.
all marshy.
Close.
They
That's
should
my
redo
only
that
concern.
song. Putting on the Riz.
31.
Also, young Frankenstein reference. Look at that.
Yeah. Peter Boyle.
Okay, yes, it is cast upon Aegis.
The organic construct.
It is cast upon Aegis. There's somewhere in Sigil. What
Has
the hell
feelings.
is happening?
Right? Right? He's in the hot tub. He just floats to the top.
What are you pistons doing? Okay, very good. You proceed forward. That's exactly what you sound like.
Sure.
Fourth graders after a rain.
What do I see?
What do your blind eyes see?
You go to the front so that you can see. You see what looks to be a stairway.
Ooh.
To heaven?
Uh-uh.
And she's buying.
It is seemingly going upward and downward,
Okay.
Ooh.
And
and the
it's-
shadow surrounds and shrouds it.
okay.
All right, let's get rid of that there shadow.
Yepers.
I'll describe what you just said.
Let's perceive. See if there's anyone laying in wait around us.
I would like to do that.
We'll roll perception.
I'll perceive.
I'll proceed.
Not
I'll
well.
That was
Someone else perceive as well.
Yeah, Manius.
Crit.
Nice.
Ooh.
8. My boots are wet.
You're very
Toes are
saggy
squishy.
boots.
The crit is perception now 30 altogether.
All right, you don't see anything in the grass, but the shadow makes you very uneasy, and you get the sense that it is watching you just as much as you are watching it.
I cast Moonbeam.
Oh, that's a perfect spell.
Good luck moving. Stairwell.
Do you,
The stairwell
Okay,
just
what level are you
explodes.
casting at?
Oh, don't give
The
me-
lowest level.
is there a component where I would know you're casting it? Because I would also cast a spell at the same time.
You hear him begin to utter the incantation.
Moonbeam!
I'll cast Sunbeam at the same time too.
At the
The
same
stairway
time.
just doubly explodes.
So you're
let's
casting
wreck this.
Sunbeam, and he's casting Moonbeam at the
Oh my
same
God.
time.
Would those counteract?
Sun and moon, baby.
Our
It's all
powers
radiant.
Unite!
It's all
I
light.
was
Yeah.
gonna
And
see if
counter
we could
all
get any
from-
feelings from
As
Shadow,
you
but I feel
do
like we don't
that-
get the chance
The
to
hell with
with
that.
it.
Do we combine into
Immediately,
one
as the
creature?
light explodes, the Nightwalker that was
Whoa.
standing within
Oh.
is
Wait a second. The
exposed.
spells
I
are
know.
gone now, though.
No,
You're
they're
just
present,
peppering
but you
a
have
Wakandan
exposed.
looking
Concentrating.
Nightwalker.
You have exposed the
Are
Nightwalker.
you sure that's not Black Panther?
One of these which you have previously fought in
And taken care of.
in the city of Brass in the underpassage to the Long Castle, if
Yep.
you recall.
Yep.
And you get your sneak attack round off.
Holy
so,
moly, guys.
I have to stand next to him,
Um,
That was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
That was
fun.
cool.
or I think 60 feet away.
This guy was like, surely they're not going to just
Blow this.
stairwell. So well hidden.
I just picture like the Captain Planet rings with like the
Yeah.
beam of light.
Yeah.
You two like.
Hard. Yeah.
man,
60 foot
I
long
thought
wire.
I could do something to you guys with this one. Okay,
Those are all
so
our
what
spells, though.
am I rolling for?
Failure?
Did you expect us to go down the dark narrow path in the middle? To get here?
I had the Nightwalker.
Yeah.
You did.
Wondering how predictable
Mine
we
is
are.
a con save.
Mine's a con save too.
2 con saves. Ooh, that's good. I'm
Yeah.
+7 on those.
Mm.
All right, so
Not when you roll these crit fails.
against the Moonbeam, does it have advantage on magic?
What if it's a sneak attack, though?
It still would have advantage, but it doesn't, so I gotta roll straight.
Is this an undead?
That's a pass.
18. That's passing.
That is a success on the Moonbeam.
Is
Now
this
the
an undead?
sunbeam.
This is a undead.
Disadvantage on
A
the saving throw.
shapeshifter makes its throw at disadvantage.
It is not a shapeshifter.
But it
Oh,
was,
it's shape-shifted before.
it was a stairwell.
it was a cloud of shadow.
Before it was the big hulking behemoth thing, and then it turned into the Nightwalker. Remember that? Is it a shapeshifter or isn't it?
I like that accent. You should use that for your next character.
Is it?
We fail.
Is that a shapeshifter?
Wait, was that your con roll?
Yeah.
That
I
was
think
my
it's a
con
7.
roll. That's a 14
That doesn't pass.
for the sunbeam.
Oh,
Fail.
it's not a shapeshifter.
All right, fine. Hey, one that's at half
Alright,
damage, one
so-
that's at full.
Yeah.
If it matters, he's blinded now.
It's still pretty good
That is, it's
Yeah.
really good.
All right, you guys need to roll your damage.
because half damage is still going to be full damage.
That's
oh, that's
right.
true. So 9.
You're just not. Yeah.
9 total.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
shouldn't even have cast it.
nine
was that
radiant,
9
but it
double?
stays up,
I
and
can
mine
still
stays up.
rock and do more damage.
It's half of 9, then raised to.
and then 23 radiant,
23, so that's 46 radiant.
and
Plus 9.
I am concentrating.
You are both concentrating.
yes.
Okay.
Steve's spider senses were
And
tingling.
he's blinded.
Steve's spider senses was.
And is he
Yeah.
blinded? Let's
Oh,
see.
You were blinded by the light.
And
Revved
I,
up like a deuce
around
another
all
runner
of
in the
us, because I'm holding the mote of brilliant radiance. That's what the spell says. It shines in my hand. There is sunlight
You have
shining
another moat?
30 foot
It's
around
not
me.
that
It's
type
the
of moat.
spell.
Oh.
But
Yeah, I
That's kinda
make
cool.
the mote of.
Okay.
I wish I did.
That'd be so
Come at me, bro.
That would be
Come at me.
He
So
is
sunlight
blinded.
is around us 30 feet, and then 30 feet of dim sunlight.
Which
out
means
around
we all
sunlight.
have advantage on our ranged attacks,
He
aka
doesn't
me.
know what hit him.
Me
He
too.
just came barging in here.
How does it overcome the blindness?
He was a
Does it have to make a
stairwell.
save
He
against
definitely
you or
doesn't
get
know
out
what's
of the
in it.
beam?
He already failed.
He's done.
He's blinded until my next turn.
Do you just want to run through this? It's cursory at this
you're,
point.
you're so not liking this right now.
And I get to cast a
So
new one every
my-
time. on
my-
my turn.
My big kill button, the finger of doom. The Nightwalker points at one creature it can see.
Good plan. Good plan. We planned this
Points
out.
at itself.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm done.
Mercy kill!
Okay,
Can't even see itself,
everyone roll
though.
initiative for this fun battle.
Isn't this a
Come
surprise
on, guys.
round for all of us, though?
Come on,
Don't we all
guys.
get a surprise round?
No.
No? You
He's
sure?
not gonna allow
You don't.
it.
You don't want to just end
Do
this
we
one
get
quick?
plus
No.
4?
Yes.
I didn't do very well. Oh, yes.
All right. There's more that's coming.
I think it's actually +5 now, by the way.
Okay.
26.
Good.
25.
26.
29.
Oh, damn.
I beat Steve.
15.
Are you sure you don't want to just end this one quick, or
25, 29. What was
26?
Ray is the first person.
Ray is 29. I'm
Somehow.
25. Anthony was 26.
Yep.
Celine.
Celine. What's Aunt Manny?
5.
I rolled a 16 for
Cough.
Celine.
15.
Okay, and the enemy. All right,
Yeah, that's
Ray, you're up.
When we fought one of these before, was I able to hit it with a hammer, or did
You
my
were.
hammer go through? Okay, Ray's gonna.
While you were doing your radiant rage.
I don't have a radiant rage.
Now you do though, and it wasn't Radiant Rage when we were fighting that other one either.
No, it wasn't. It was you were able to hit it. But it
Do I have a
Zealot,
radiant
weren't
rage?
it did
now?
have
singing
resistance.
of a different
It had
barbarian
resistance.
Oh.
It had resistance to your attacks, but it did hit.
But it did hit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just didn't know if there was.
Were you
any
thinking
point.
Zealot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Ray's
yeah.
gonna head up and whack it.
All right. As soon as you pass through the
Knew
first,
it.
Oh, no!
the first, you do not sink in.
Yes.
Do things try to?
But there is a kind of the water kind of wraps around you to try to hold you into place.
Okay.
I need you to roll a athletics check.
Oh, okay.
You should be able to control this water.
I know, but it's either gonna be an Arcana check or athletics, and I'd much rather do
Same.
athletics.
Big difference for you.
17 plus 16.
All right, you barely.
I don't know if you even notice it. Like you stumble a second, like, oh wow, there's a rock there.
Make it through. You
Jump over the water if you can.
bound forward to the next
Oh, I'm
one.
not going in there.
Yeah.
You run
Might as well.
across it once more, and this time the water seeks to freeze you into place.
Ooh.
Okay.
And so I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, darn.
I like that.
You're not good at con?
No, I am.
She's got, like,
Sarcastic.
plus
darn.
I was gonna say I'm concerned.
Save.
Yep.
That is
You are not within 5 feet of Manny, so
She's inspired.
22.
she's like, I don't need it.
I don't.
22 also succeeds. You have a innate
This one freezes you. Careful.
not immunity but resistance to cold anyway, and
Right.
so it just kind of, that was kind of
Pleasant.
like icy hot. Feels
I was a
good.
little hot, actually. Thank
Yeah. And you get through that as
Just
you
skating through life.
you.
as you are free to tee off on the night
All right.
walk.
I'm gonna recklessly attack it.
Because he's blind, you have advantage.
Yes.
That's true.
Oh, I don't need to recklessly attack it then. I
I
will
hate this encounter.
then.
We do
feel
too.
for
You know what? I'm
Because
just
you're
not
gonna
gonna
give
do
it back
great
to us
weapons
in the
right now.
next one.
It's,
I'm sure.
it's one of those where you put good planning into it.
Should've
You
done
have
great
different
weapons.
stages to the combat.
Uh-huh.
You think you're gonna trick people. You think they're gonna walk in and get stuck, and then they're gonna have to manage that. And then in an instance, someone does something so asinine,
It's not that asinine.
so asinine. Especially when we have a bone hand that she can. In the past, we've already shown that she can touch Shadow and figure it out. Like this whole thing was set up to like, ooh yeah, go touch the MacGuffin, and we screwed it up immediately.
Excellently.
And for that, F you.
First one was 29
Good work.
to hit with
like it.
21 damage.
I like it.
Okay.
Second one is a 19 on the die, and I great weapons that one. And that one is. +3 +10. 33 damage.
Okay, so 33 on the first, and you said 29 on.
No, 21 on the
21 and
first.
33, so
33
54
on the
total.
second.
All right, very good.
Mhm.
You smash into its
It was halved or whatever.
bewildered, shocked blinded face as the kind of the blackened horns which are protruding from its head, kind of in a almost not unlike the Umberhawk, almost like a mandible. You just crack one of them right off, and the shadow is just profusely pouring forth, trying to just pull you into the void, and you're just smashing away at it without any thought in the world. Anthony, you are up.
I have to move to the left so that Ray is not in my direct line.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so you move to the east in front of the stone.
Sure. A little bit further. I don't.
Okay,
gonna
that's your
use
full
my-
movement.
I'm gonna use my action to sunbeam.
Okay.
So
You-
con save as it just that I would say that the 30 foot of sunlight around me sort of dims slightly as it shoots out and then builds back
I
up.
like it.
Nice.
Oh,
Reroll
that. It's gonna finger.
Are you
doom.
using
Reroll
your,
that.
You're using your.
I'm using everything in every fight from now on.
All right.
Steve just
so
does massive damage.
I rolled a crit. You see that he seems to have adapted,
Realized, yeah.
and you're like, nope, wind that, rewind.
Ah,
Still
darn.
saves.
And that is a 24 total.
Okay, half damage, but you're not blind.
Okay.
Darn, he can
He's not blind?
doom
He's not
me.
blind now.
You continue to
Those
concentrate.
ones, 17 radiant damage.
Well, this
Okay, which is doubled to 34
Oh,
still,
that's not bad.
and but he's not
He
blind.
is not
Which means
blind.
he can do the doom finger.
Hashin, you are up.
Only on odd number rounds, though.
Okay.
Which is 1.
Oh yeah, he's next.
I am
Yeah.
going to
gonna be on me. Oh, why did this
and shoot him.
refresh?
Go ahead.
Whoa. Sharp shot, but I rolled a 1, and a 17 plus 10, 27.
Dang, that hits.
Second shot.
Wait,
Yeah.
he's undead. He has disadvantage on that save. I need to do full damage and blind him.
Yeah.
yeah, we do.
Disadvantage.
Darn.
Okay, but I made him reroll, so the second one now.
That's fair.
What?
Because it would have been
yeah,
a crit and an
technically.
18, and then
Okay.
Technically.
Although
Yeah.
my reroll, I don't know if
would have been
Yeah,
disadvantage.
I
it
think
does. He failed. He's blind. Good.
F him.
Double it. Sorry, I had to remember that. So that would.
So theoretically, if you think about it, it
Yeah,
would be
it's
disadvantage.
rolling
So
at
20 and
disadvantage.
17, and then the re-roll again would be 18
And seven.
and 7.
Yeah.
If you think about it that way. I don't know if it's legit, but
That's fine. That's fair.
I think it is legit.
I
sorry, I
will.
took too long.
I will agree with that ruling.
like it. He's blind. That's all that matters. I don't know what extra damage he takes.
Well,
but
then
he's
I
blind.
I take back my. I don't have to. He can't see it coming.
Correct.
I have nowhere to move. And he still hits.
Sure.
Just want to
Next.
destroy this encounter all the way every time.
So I do take another 34 points of damage as well. Then
Correct. Yep.
20
20 does not hit.
doesn't meet.
It does not.
All right, so I only have one hit on him.
Yep.
Shink, shink, shoot up.
It was a 6th level spell. I gotta get something.
yeah.
Not gonna get that back. I do need one.
Here
of those
I
potions
was
probably
protecting my
at the end
spell
of the day.
slots.
Oh yeah,
19
yeah. I mean, we
is
have 3 of them. I
36.
assume 2 of them
36
are going
radiant.
Yeah.
One of them's gotta go to.
Okay, so that's
Carissa.
another
Yeah.
She doesn't use anything.
72
72.
points of damage.
That's true, but she doesn't get anything
You
back on.
guys
her
just
rest, so.
tee off with radiant force against this Nightwalker. Its necrotic flesh just starts getting irradiated and flayed as the arrows and the beams and the hammers just chunk away.
Why did I wake up this morning?
He's still alive.
And he
as
has
it's
no
his-
idea what's happening.
as
He's been
it's
blind
his
this whole
turn.
time.
As he is blinded. And he starts his turn in a moonbeam.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I need to roll.
Yeah.
Constitution.
That's passed.
That's a
Yeah.
success,
Aw.
so he takes half
Roll half
damage,
of
which
your
is
4.
doubled.
Where's my 10s? That's better. 15.
15, so
No,
he
sorry,
takes
14.
14 more points of radiant damage. And he feels Ray in front of him. And just just that.
You hear a guttural.
Disadvantage for looking stupid.
This isn't fair. I didn't get a chance. Don't say that because a larger Nightwalker.
Yeah,
might
right.
come in.
All right, so I roll with disadvantage against Ray.
Armed with a.
That would be pretty funny.
shadow
if a
rolling
mom
pin.
comes in.
That's 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So you take 25
Ooh.
necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh boy.
I figured his hits would be harsh.
Yeah.
We really pissed him off, I think.
18.
That is a fail.
Ooh.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 25.
You're dead.
Oof.
It makes its second attack against you with disadvantage. That is another 22 to hit.
Yeah. That sucks.
Another Constitution save.
Oh no.
There's something I have for this. I wonder if I should blow it on this.
Oh yeah.
Lay on hands.
No, it's a channel divinity.
That's another 18.
Wait till the
It's
end.
another fail.
Whoa.
You lose
maybe.
It's all of us.
25 points
No,
of
it's-
damage, and you lose another 25 from your hit point maximum. So your hit point maximum is reduced by 50 points.
50 points.
To be clear, if you take a long rest,
It resets.
it does not reset.
Oh.
So you will heal fully less the 50 points. So just so you know.
You
I don't have
basically
greater
lost
restoration.
like 2 levels of health.
Yeah.
All right.
She might have greater
um,
restoration.
Yeah.
And then it tries to point somewhere, and it can't because he can't see anybody. So I can't do my finger of doom.
Is that what it's called?
It's called the finger of doom. It's a pinky.
Skadoosh.
And it is now Celine's turn. Celine is going to use a spell.
Greater restoration?
Is that
She's
the spell
jealous
you
of all the
wanna use?
radiant damage coming out, and she's got to use a high level spell to do damage.
Yes. Yes, she does, doesn't she?
I think so.
Yeah.
She hasn't in a long time.
She needs to do.
And if we're planning on giving her a long rest potion anyway, we might as well use them, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We are crushing this fight, though. So, although it doesn't seem like that's very good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
We have to kill this thing before your next turn. or
Pretty much. We
you're
have to.
under 100 health.
Yeah.
That's not good.
That would be good,
If you-
except.
I don't know if you can fly, because this might be one where...
I can fly. I can fly.
Yeah.
She casts
Not on this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Disintegrate at
Oh.
7th level.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Oh, he might be that low in health now.
Alright.
Under 100?
Must make a dexterity saving throw. Because it is blinded.
Yeah, it doesn't see it coming.
You could feel it, though, maybe. Or here.
It doesn't have advantage against dex. That's weird.
Attack rolls against a creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have
Yeah,
disadvantage.
but this is just a dex. This is a dex save.
Yep, the save isn't
All right.
affected.
Let me see what my Night Walker's dex is. No, not terrible. All right. Yoink.
Oof.
Nice. It's 6, right?
That is a 9.
9.
Okay.
Plus 4 is a 13,
Yeah, he
That's
fails.
gotta fail.
That's
which is a
really good.
failure.
Does he really?
Which means Celine
Disintegrated.
at 7th level rolls Disintegrate, which is 13d6 plus 40
Wow.
of force damage.
D6.
13.
13d6.
She does 85 points of force damage.
Wow.
Oh
And
my
it disintegrates.
Nice.
Sorry, man.
We gotta clip that.
Good
Poor
stuff.
Nightwalker, I do feel a little bad.
Okay.
And you said the other way was boring.
Is the stairwell still there? Or...
You are out of combat.
Okay.
But there is a kind of ray, you feel it, an aura to this place now that you are at the center and you've dealt with the shadowy presence here. There's this place of power that was corrupted is still a place of power.
Oh, you might get healed.
Mm-hmm.
Touch it.
Is there like a?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Is there
What do
something?
you want me to touch?
I don't know. Yeah. Is
Okay.
there something there, like a
Is the stairway
like a
still there?
pedestal or something?
Can we
or-
go? Can I join her and jump over?
Makes
Wait,
sense.
are you a
Yes.
paladin?
Yes.
Can you
Okay.
pray
Yeah,
that it's
yeah.
not corrupted?
Why don't you get him up there with his eyesight
Yes.
too?
Yeah.
As you step over,
would like to
Hold
jump.
on. Can Ray?
you jump,
Yeah.
you clear it. Roll athletics.
You land face first.
It's squishy.
I think I did something wrong. Now Matthew has it out for me.
That whole fight
21.
was yours. So
21. You jump over it. You come up to the next where Ray said that it froze you. What do you?
Can Ray control the water to make like a little pathway?
You can.
You're parting the icy sea?
Let
Seek
my
to.
No, not part,
go.
but like.
Please describe what you're doing.
No part. She throws down her hammer, and it starts to separate.
Well, I don't know how deep
Keep
it
up
is,
on itself.
So
but I'm.
deep and wide. Deep and wide.
That's actually Zelly's favorite song
Is it?
right now. She makes me. She goes up to me and goes deep, deep, and she wants me to sing it. And I have to sing it like 50 times a day. So, what
So
Ray will
cute.
do is she will sense if there's any like presence and just try to keep the ice. So instead of parting the water, just parting the icy force in the water. That's what she is seeking to do.
Okay, roll an Arcana
So it's
check.
just normal water.
Roll an Arcana check.
I don't know, Jake. Don't give me that face.
I like it.
I'm not a magic user.
I like it.
22, actually.
22.
Yeah.
As you
she says that and just.
maintain the arcane power resident in the water, you do kind of press back upon it, and Manny is able to walk across without
Everyone,
issue.
hurry up! I'm trying to hold this.
I don't want to go in there.
As you do that, you do feel like you are engaging with arcane power in this place. That you are currently interdicting, holding back, and
Does it feel corrupted?
it feels like it is. Roll an insight check into the arcane sense you're getting.
15? Oh, no, hold on. I have a +3, not a +1.
Thank you.
17.
17.
Oh, do I get anything for you? With
No,
insight?
that was a
not a skill check.
skill check.
Yeah.
It feels like it is damned. Like it's
condemned or
being
fucked
held.
up?
Limbo?
Like it's being held,
Damned?
No.
held
dam.
and contained.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hurry up, guys! I'm trying to hold this!
All right.
Can I inspect
I'll
these
go.
stones around the big circle
You may
that I'm around?
roll. What are you inspecting? And who is? While he's doing that, what are the rest of? What's Celine doing?
Oh, she wants power. She's going to the middle. If Ray thinks that, yeah,
Maybe.
I think she's going in the middle.
I kind of want to release the water, but...
Well, I want to talk to Mango Bar before we do that.
Especially because she's also going to be trying to figure out how to.
She
remove,
crawls on the back of Aegis and
Nice.
she
Yeah,
walks him up.
she's going to try to figure out how to remove whatever happened to Ray with the health thing.
Oh, yeah. Like with holy water. or
I
whatever.
pull out my
Yeah.
cell phone.
She's
That's
gonna
her
see if
restoration. Oh, your
Beta
seashell?
Restoration will do it or anything. She's just hanging on to the tail. Yeah, we can't have you 50 points down. No way.
Okay, and Hasheen, roll athletics. Cacophony, roll athletics.
I'm gonna look for pearls.
Upgrade.
Any
24.
clams? Any
Smash 'em.
clams
You
around?
clear it? Are you going to the
Oysters.
center?
Oysters.
I would, and I would use the path that Ray set aside.
Okay, you make it in. Cacophony.
10.
Am I gonna lose out by not going to the middle?
You get stuck.
Probably. Oh no!
Wait, you could have flown over it.
Well, it's pretty bright now, right? I would
It
imagine.
is,
Oh, there's no more shadow here, I
Yeah.
guess.
but you still can manifest your wings.
That's true.
Would you have done
Could I do that now that I'm stuck to try and
It's
get
grasped
myself?
around you at this point.
Wow.
Darn.
It's not like it's sucking you in.
Can I shoot the water
You can.
like around her ankle without hitting her?
Sure.
I am a sharp shot.
You do, and nothing happens.
Damn.
It's not like there's a creature that's grasping it. It's
I could do it.
Yeah.
some sort of arcane.
Yeah, I could go back
Perfect.
over there too.
Okay. I'll hold the bridge.
You hold
Damn
the bridge. I'll
athletics.
go back over.
Anthony,
And weak legs.
what are you inspecting?
Chicken legs.
I'm looking for writing to see if any of the stones in this general vicinity are the source of any kind of damming or holding back or power.
Roll perception.
Nice.
Perception at disadvantage. I think it is. 11.
Ooh.
11. You do see some runes on the stone.
Ooh, I shoot the sunbeam at it.
See clearer.
I can see clearly now. The runes are gone. Real big fish.
All right.
I hope I don't break something
You
important.
shoot. You shoot your sunbeam because I guess it's still within the minute. We'll say that, right? Because it lasts a minute.
It's probably right at the end of it. Yeah, that's what I would.
Okay.
was thinking.
You shoot your sunbeam into the stone.
Stone
What-
has to make a con save.
What rune do you aim at? Because there are multiple.
Oh, is
All
there?
of
Can I roll a con to see if I know anything about any of them?
A 10 was not high enough
Oh,
for you
To
to
even
discern.
notice.
So you just see runes, but they're faded. And
If
Correct.
if the runes are in any kind of organized structure, the one that seems the most out of place. Is there one that's out of place?
Good question.
With an 11 roll, I don't know if I can tell that, but
Please roll a D8.
blow my face off. 6. I don't like that 6. Looks like a
A
9.
D8 produces the 6. One,
This is some
Two,
hardcore stuff right here.
3,
Oh no.
4, 5,
Anthony just.
6.
Uh-oh.
You hit the rune from the School of Illusion.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a good one.
I don't know.
Does something get revealed then?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Cool. What?
All of the grass fades away.
Oh.
Okay.
There is no
The
grass.
the water is still there, but immediately you see that you are standing within a giant magic circle.
Oof. It's a good thing you stayed out of that.
And
Can they get out?
not all of it has been activated.
Oh.
In fact, it becomes evident that it's being subdued.
Oh, nice.
So if we release it, then
You don't know what will happen, but it is being subdued.
Okay.
It could be the thing keeping everything afloat.
maybe.
I kind of want to release
So
it.
this
I'm
could
not gonna
come
lie.
plummeting back down to
I
Earth.
know.
Have you ever wanted to drop a nuke?
A comet.
I kind of want to
Okay,
release it.
let's think through this.
Oh, I can ask the gods if we should release it, and they can say
You
if it's a
always
bad
bring
idea
that
or
up
a
and
good
you
idea.
never do it. Are you gonna do it this time?
I can.
Don't talk
just
about
do
it.
it.
Be
Just
about
do
it,
it.
woman.
Don't even ask us. Just do it. Do
well,
it,
I
please.
mean, I would talk about it.
Nope, do it.
Because
This is
I
a
only
good-
get it once a day. Once a day.
Right.
So
But
this
you've
would be
never
my
We're not gonna
done
do
it.
it again.
Every day it's pointless, so you may as well use it.
Just do it. I believe in it. Go.
So I should ask if we should release this.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big deal. So
Okay.
there's a less of a chance of like maybe this, maybe that.
Ancestors, a knob,
Maybe this.
butterflies that live inside of me.
Ogremok.
Nah, that's yours. Would it help our cause, Anam, to release this magical circle that I'm currently standing on?
The butterflies begin to fly around you.
Ooh.
It's a good sign.
Butterfly in the
Some of them
sky.
fly up,
Uh-huh.
and some of them mimic falling down.
Yeah, okay.
So either I think you're right. This is the way it floats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the sense that there are pros and cons to your
Oh,
to your activity.
Let's do it.
Hold on.
Risky big.
So you tell us this,
uh-huh.
and then we talk about it. That's the best way to do it. Why was the Night Walker there?
The Nightwalker was obviously protecting it from, I would assume, being turned on.
Or off?
Well, we
Right, because it's currently on.
Did
Oh
it-
no,
it's
it's
suppressed.
currently
It's
suppressed.
Suppressed.
Maybe it was suppressing it.
But wouldn't it have then turned on once we killed
it's,
it?
To
Don't
be
know.
clear, it's still suppressed, even
Right.
after the Night Walker's been dealt
So
with.
the cloud giants could have suppressed it.
very possibly.
Maybe the Night Walker was there to prevent someone from activating it.
So why stairs?
Hmm.
The up and
If
down.
it was doing nothing,
Which is what makes sense with the butterflies up and down. Clearly, there's an up and down.
Theme.
Are there still
Yes.
stairs?
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
we
be
didn't
I
ask.
would be the one. Yeah. They're not there anymore. It was part of the illusion. Ish.
He really was an illusion of stairs?
No, it was.
Because that's awesome.
There were more things going on within the shadow than.
Do we ruin it?
Oh, you ruined him.
Oh, I wonder if it was like a portal.
Maybe.
If we would have watched a little bit longer, we would have saw something.
Oh, like Jacob's ladder almost, but instead of heaven, hell. A hell ladder.
Maybe. Yeah.
okay. So I think the sunbeam's gone, but
I hear what you're saying. I think it has been dammed up, and it was stopping anyone from undamming. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I hear yours. What else you thinking?
Well, there are concentric circles around this magic circle that were meant to prevent, even before this Nightwalker was there, I think,
That's true.
meant to prevent someone from getting to the center. And why would there be a suppressed magic circle in the center of protected rings unless it was a natural formation that they were trying to suppress?
Are there still circles now that the illusion's gone?
Yes.
Okay.
The water's still
The
there.
water is still
So
there.
you vote for
Stuck in it.
release.
Gotcha.
I vote for release.
No, I vote for activate.
Isn't
That's
that the same thing?
That
I don't know if you mean release like shut down.
no.
No, undam.
Undam.
Undam it.
So 2 for undamming.
Damn it.
We're no. I mean that's 3 for undamming it.
You too?
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
what I meant too.
I'm an undammer.
Let's do it.
I would get out of the circle before you undo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna stand right in
We
the
don't
middle.
even know how to undam it.
But I want to stand in it. I want to. I'm not
Wait,
going to.
I
actually,
was
do
thinking
you
about
think this might
releasing
be
the water.
This might be the safest spot in the middle.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking.
Release the water.
What does
That's what
the
I was
spell?
thinking.
I do know that spell magic circle, so I will
Look it up.
look up in my
Listen,
spell book.
I
what it
just
says.
learned that I'm a warlock. I don't know much about magic
Spell book.
or trees.
I was thinking stand
you
in the
were a
circle,
ranger
release
also.
the water. Maybe we'll meet that big fish again.
Okay.
Hey, should I talk to Ogre or should I talk to
You found
Mangobar?
it?
A
Oh.
magic
might as
circle
well.
is a magic circle is meant to keep something inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
It did not keep something inside of it. What do we think was in it when it was active? Something was released. Oh, something was released already.
Are you sure?
If it is currently subdued,
It is suppressed.
something
currently.
was in the circle and is no longer in the circle.
Oh, so we're not gonna release anything.
Well, maybe not.
If we activate
If
it,
this is the truth. Or perhaps this
Ask
is a place
Mangobar.
of power, right? We know that's it. Go ahead.
Bring, 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 bring.
I pull out my shell phone.
your what?
Nothing happens.
Ah,
Your
this
shell
isn't
phone.
great.
The mermaid man.
Yeah.
Conch of.
Magic
Mangobar?
Mangobar.
Whatever it's called.
Magic
You get the
circle.
sense that
Okay.
there's some sort of magical interdiction from the arcane
Oh,
Stuff.
interesting.
storm around you.
Folds it.
And that interplanar communication, perhaps even a message spell,
Wouldn't work.
would not work.
Causes magic to operate in reverse direction. Oh! It could also be a reverse magic circle, keeping things out.
Which we know that it hampered us from getting in, even though it was stopped up and damned.
Okay.
That makes more sense. It was trying to
Something
keep us
in
out.
here is
Yeah.
maybe is still super powerful.
And
Start digging!
it could be
Oh,
good.
he's got.
The thing that it's holding back could be good.
Right.
Just like our boy Aegis here.
Oh, why don't we ask Aegis if this was always here?
Oh,
We
Aegis.
did.
No,
He
we
said-
did. He said this. He,
he
hasn't
didn't
He didn't
seen
know.
this.
Right,
Yeah,
and that's
Aegis,
when
you
we
didn't
said
know
it's a
what this was,
magical
right?
ritual.
I do not.
What do you think, Aegis? Should we
Kind of
undam it or
looks
damn
back
it?
at
He's a
Smitty.
golem. He
Thinking-
doesn't think.
Yeah.
He doesn't think, yeah.
I like Ray's idea of releasing the water. I'm trying to take off whatever's.
So we want to break the circle.
So you shut down the magic circle
Yeah.
No,
all the way.
Release
no,
what,
undam it.
release
That-
what
that's
is
the
stopped.
Release
same
it.
So
thing.
activate the magic circle.
I would
The
Undam is
terms of-
activate.
undam. Damn.
Shutting
yes.
down is removing it.
Correct. I would. I
Activate.
vote for. Right, releasing it, undamming it.
Doing the
Okay.
opposite of what it is now.
Right.
Activating it.
Sure, if that's what the opposite is.
Yeah, you know it's not activated.
So my thought is, if I can arcanely feel that it was, try to arcanely. I'm thinking like a water volcano. That's how I'm gonna try to do it. That's
I
how I
looked
would
up.
try to do it. I don't know if that's the right
Because you
way.
said we're in like a
I
ca-
think
a-
that I could probably dispel
uh,
it with a spell.
we're
But
in
we
a
don't want it to
cul-de-sac
spell it.
type room, right? Like
Mhm.
Or
how tall is it?
if you give me
About
an hour, I
100
could
feet.
just cast it again.
And then there's a clear roof.
Yes.
Okay.
Also in a circular pattern.
Same circle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the deal. Unless this is some kind of strange magic circle, it only affects celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. And that thing was undead.
Yeah. So it's not activated. It couldn't be,
Well, we never left the circle.
Well, we know it's not
but
activated.
it couldn't have been activated then,
Well, we
right?
got told by this guy who lies to us every time we play.
Okay, so when I look up
Mhm.
where the low points are in this reshot structure, are there high points there? So it looks like they would fit together.
Oh, interesting.
There are stone formations on the top that mirror the ones below.
Cool.
So the low points are the low points there too.
Yes, it looks like it's a symmetric
Uh-huh.
space on the floor and on the ceiling.
All right, so
It's
get
like an
out of
elevator.
the circle. And
I think we let's dispel this.
Maybe.
No, we don't want to. We want
Maybe
to
it's
turn
a
it on.
magic circle of teleportation, and it just shoots
That's
us
what,
up a whole
That's what
level.
I'm wondering too.
That's very possible.
100 feet that we couldn't get naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Hence,
I mean, that's not
hence
a magic
why we
circle
saw
that
the.
I know about.
That's why we saw a stairwell.
Because it actually prevents interplanar travel like that, but
Well,
and teleportation if it's active.
It could create a conduit too.
so let's do the opposite of what it is now.
Trial and error.
Is it
Activate.
Is it turned off or turned
Go.
on right now?
I think
It is.
Damned.
It's trying to be on, but it's
Dampened.
being stopped by
So
something.
it is turned off right now, right?
No, it's on. If it's being damned, it's on and being stopped. There's a
Okay.
difference.
Something is suppressing.
There's a
holding
difference.
Down.
All right,
Suppressing.
so we want to break the dam and let the water flow.
right.
That's what we're deciding now.
Okay, let's go. How do we do that?
Well,
I would.
let's-
I would think everyone in the middle.
maybe.
Now that I'm not rushing time for the sunbeam, anything specific on this rock? Now that I have shot out the illusion one that seems to be struggling, like magically.
There are. Roll an Arcana check.
A Shmarkana at disadvantage. I'm not
That's
lucky.
cocked.
I'm not lucky
Well, it
anymore.
doesn't matter, the other ones.
Yeah, you
12.
You really got boned.
12.
12. You see runes of abjuration, evocation, illusion, and conjuration.
Okay. The
Multiple of each
On
okay.
each stone.
on
spell.
each stone.
Each stone.
And the magic that you feel resonant is abjuration on each stone.
Okay.
That's the stuff that like would blow you back.
Protection. Yeah.
No, that's protection.
Wards and that kind of thing.
Okay, but a magic circle is an abjuration.
Yes. Yeah. Fair enough.
So, wizard, should we stand in the middle or stand outside of the
So I'm
middle?
gonna look at all the rocks. Are any of the abjuration runes damaged or crossed out or?
Well, hold
Nope.
on.
Okay.
The progression of this. Could it be that something is being held back that is not the magic circle, and the magic circle is what is holding it back?
I also am thinking that as well.
Yes, that is equally.
Possible.
So the magic
Awesome.
circle is stopping the power,
It's stopping either something good or something bad from happening.
Right.
and the Nightwalker was protecting the magic circle.
Are there any plaques around
I
saying
think from-
"Here lies"?
I like that.
I
Let's
thi-
person.
dispel. Let's dispel the magic circle.
Can Ray look for a magical plaque?
It's true. It's just around the corner.
Is there any magical plaques around the
Do
corner?
not freeze the ice giant.
But
Yes,
it's
sir.
already suppressed.
Yeah, I think the demon, the shadow demon or whatever, was to keep people away.
I would like to investigate the
It doesn't
area that
want
Ray
it
has
being
already
undamned. That is
used
my assumption.
the tier to not separate the water, but is
She's
it,
holding the arcane frost defense mechanism.
right. I
at
want to
bay.
see if there's something else in that interim period that is still active and still connecting the circle.
Sure. Roll perception.
Oof. That's bad.
Are we overthinking this? Should we
13.
just turn it off, see what happens, and then turn it
I
back
think
on?
so. Just try something.
Yeah.
13.
13.
You said
As you
light,
look through, you think you
we went
see.
dark.
You think you
So which
see
path do you want this
something
to
at
activate.
the
Yeah,
depth
release
is
it.
difficult because it's very crystal
I
clear
just don't
water.
know. Should we be in the middle or outside?
But you think there's
That's what I don't
you
know.
think you see
I wouldn't be in the
some
magic
sort of a
circle.
glow
You
or
would not.
I wouldn't be.
a runic
I'm not going
effect
to
or
be.
something down in the water.
Okay. So
And the
this
reason why you can stand and look into it is
is because Ray did her thing.
right,
yeah.
she's preventing it from kind of flash freezing you, or
Right.
attempting to at least.
Do you want me to stick my glaive down there and see what happens?
Sure.
You stick your glaive
Are
in
you
and
coming
it does,
onto me
does not
or
reach
what?
It doesn't reach the bottom. Okay. All right, so I can't reach it.
Poor guy. Okay, so
Throwing the hot dog down the hallway.
Well, I didn't throw it. I just
You could.
I could.
All right, we're gonna do another vote. We're gonna do another vote. Activate or dispel.
Timeout. Explain what both of those mean again.
Yeah, that's right.
Release the dam, or
because-
not
the dam.
release it.
I think dispel this magic circle
I don't know what that
to
means.
release what is being held back.
Do you
by
want a
it.
Yes.
magic circle here, or do you not want a magic circle?
I don't think we want the magic circle.
No magic circle. No magic circle.
Let's try getting rid of the magic circle. We just have to do something.
Fine.
No magic
Yeah.
circle.
Let's go. If
She
we're
wants
get-
the
That's
magic
releasing
circle.
the dam, right?
That's right. I believe so.
it's
No,
actually it's
it's
removing.
actually-
It's removing the dam.
Enforcing
I
the
want to
dam.
unsuppress it. That is
I
my
know.
vote.
So
okay.
that's- okay. She wants the magic
Releasing
circle
and
active.
removing the
Yes.
circle is
We got 4 to
removing the
2.
We're saying the same thing.
I'm gonna
Yes.
try to
I think
dispel.
so.
I'm gonna dispel it.
Wait, I don't know if we should be in the middle or outside.
Yeah,
though.
I'm coming to the outside if we're gonna dispel it.
Can someone grab me on their way?
Yeah, I wouldn't be there if we
Is that
activate
s-
or dispel it, if it's even possible.
Unsuppressing, or is that the opposite?
I think it's actually just completely
Just
removing
use the
dam.
words that I'm using.
Yes.
Oh, I don't understand what we're. I want to.
versus
The circle.
Activate or dispel. Activate,
No, no,
dispel.
no, no,
Forget the other
that's-
words.
Okay,
Well, the other words are what she's latched on.
right.
The magic
Forget 'em.
circle is the dam.
Oh, okay.
So dispelling the magic circle.
Magic circle is
releases
the dam. Okay, thank you.
That's where we're thinking
what we
right now.
think.
That's what we think. Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Do you want me to just stick my hand in the water and release it versus using a spell?
If you can.
Let's
I don't.
try it.
I
I
don't.
don't
But
know if you
I don't
can
think
do that.
that'll work
You'll
at all.
have,
but-
you'll have to be close to it for that to work. So that we don't know if there will
You
be
can
any
dispel
effect.
magic circles?
Well, it's water based.
If it's water, I don't know.
Oh, I think this is
I just want to
multi-layered.
make a
This-
water volcano.
Water
This is my whole goal.
You've already done that.
I want another one. The
Right,
what-
okay, so you want the magic circle
Getting
removed.
the
Yeah,
moat.
Just like the rest of
we're
us.
all in. We're all saying remove the dam.
Okay, you try what you want to try first.
I'm getting on
so
the
we're
outside
all. I think we're all going to the outside.
Smart.
because there's still a concentric circle of water on the outside too that she could.
But we know it's
Mhm.
much weaker.
yeah, she could dispel that.
Fair enough. All right.
Oh, we're probably missing something here.
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I don't. I don't
Does
Can we
understand.
just
the
all?
middle
Can we just
feel the most
smash all the
powerful?
rocks around?
Huh?
Does the middle feel the most powerful?
Yes, he said that. There's
I
a
kind of want to
feeling of
stay in the
power.
middle and stick my hand in the water.
Nice.
Is that like an instant death thing?
Just try it.
Here's the deal. If
You
you're
might
gonna
get-
do it, I'm gonna join you.
But you might get superpowers also. You never know.
I
with
really
Matt.
want to stand in the middle.
Superpowers or death.
Wait. Why don't you use your
I don't know.
grasp your tear if you're gonna put your hand
Keep-
in the water?
I would.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So I don't know if that would cause instant death or not.
Like I said, I'm going to stand next to you.
That's right.
He's either dropping a huge deuce or getting a huge monster.
Or both.
So what are we doing?
We're gonna blow it up, but I'm gonna stand next to you.
In the middle?
I am.
I don't know. I
So-
don't want to be
Ray,
instantly dead.
Ray, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die together.
But
don't
Ray's
think-
kind of needed.
Well,
Would he let that
Conjuration.
happen?
maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Would he?
Abjuration. was
Maybe.
Magic circle.
For dumb stupidity?
Conjuration.
It-
I want to make suggestions.
And illusion.
Sure.
Can you like throw something into the water to like organic into the water to see if it will like explode? or
There's nothing
Well,
organic
we can't
around here,
reach-
though.
I don't care about the water at
It was
all
all
right
an
now.
illusion.
The magic circle is what I care about.
Well, the water is not the illusion.
No,
No,
she
the
said
grass.
throwing grass in
Yeah,
the
the
water
gra-
to
oh,
see
that
what
was an
happens.
illusion.
But the grass is an illusion.
I'm not doing that to my buddy.
Give us a finger bone.
Come on.
What you got
Carissa
there?
has a
What you got
dragon.
there?
For one
What you got
episode,
there?
we need to get rid of Aegis before
What you got there?
she comes back.
We don't do this.
We back away.
Alright, so tell me where you are when you release this.
Okay.
Molly, I said
You're with
I said what
Molly.
I said. I'm gonna stand next to you.
I
We're
don't-
gonna do
Ray.
it.
All right. the sheets in the
Molly
middle.
does not know enough about magic and D&D. Will this just instantly
And we
vaporize
will
me?
all
No.
go down
There's
together.
basically nothing that innately, like in the rules, just vaporizes you. It could be a set piece though, and then we could be vaporized.
I don't know how you're going to do anything to
roll
it.
Constitution.
But good luck.
Try.
it. Try it.
Okay, let's do it. All out glory, and heck, if Ray dies, at least she will die in
Manny's in the middle.
water
too.
of glory, right?
I'm just rubbing your shoulders. You got this.
Oh, you're staying
Okay.
there
You
too.
got this.
Ooh, not me.
So, using her tear, she is going to feel the power that's most powerful in the center and kind of stick her hand in the water. She doesn't need to touch it. She's not going to stick her hand in the water.
In the center?
Um,
No, in the place that's.
Oh, outside of the magic circle.
Oh no, she's
No,
yeah.
I'm in the magic
She's
circle.
touching the water here.
I'm trying to connect to that water,
Right.
and then using the power around me, channeling it through the tear to make a water volcano and kind of talking to the water and saying like, "Be released," as she tries to arcanely release the dam.
Are you assisting in any way with this, Anthony?
I will secretly be dispelling the magic circle.
Okay.
Like a real mage.
At what level?
I like it. Like,
7.
you did it. Good
at level 7.
I'm just using everything I got. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you plan on taking a
We
long
don't
rest
we don't
potion?
want to
Yes.
try
We'll see.
without using the spell slot.
I don't
first?
think there's any way
That it
your
would work?
idea works.
Okay.
No, because I don't
Yeah,
think
sorry.
the water is indicative to the magic. Like I think
I
it's
also
the
think
centerpiece
that.
to it.
All right. 7th level.
Do it anyway.
7th level is high enough without having to roll to dispel.
What Ray's doing.
Would
it
4
with the
have been
tear.
high enough?
No.
5?
No.
No one will
6?
tell Ray
Yeah.
that
7.
she didn't do it.
6 meat would have met.
Perfect. Okay.
All right.
I did all right.
In an
I didn't have a 6
instant,
left.
the magic circle is dropped, and immediately
I did it!
there is
That's what I wanted. I wanted it
I
to seem
can't
like she
believe
did it.
that worked.
a rumbling from the water as it explodes
you go.
upward.
Water volcano! Not by me, but I'll take it.
And
did it.
as it does,
Great.
there is a massive watery elemental creature. It has the form of an octopus and of a
You better
woman.
control this thing.
And there is
Its name is Aegis.
it is I mean it is this
It is
kind of
pretty cool.
massivist it is
That's like a water
Oh,
Buddha.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
right? And so as this creature emerges, you
Huh?
are next to it,
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
and you immediately hear a voice in your mind that says,
Yeah, come to me.
"Destroy my enemy." That's Ogremok speaking to you.
Yes.
Oh.
As you inherently know that you are facing down Olhydra, the elemental
this be
goddess
good
of
for
the
us?
sea,
Wow.
and she stands in front of you, and you are instantly in a clash with her
You need to control.
because
God.
you put your hand
Well,
in.
Ray or Sola got to pretend to be a god.
Why
so
are we
it only
messing with
makes
world-changing
sense.
things? Trying to save the world, we just
Time
released
out.
an evil
If we
god.
can win, we might have a bone dragon golem and all Hydra on our side.
I guess that's why it could be good, I guess, right?
And so, as this clash is initiated, as the water rages around you, by the
I
way,
have
all
no
of you on the
advantages.
outside of the circle don't
We have
see
some
any
group
of
ones.
this.
We do.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You see
Oh,
none
no.
of this
Do they see our
because
reactions?
there
Oh,
is a wall of water that is now
Awesome.
going from the floor to the ceiling, 100 feet tall, and that wall of water is basically 2 rings thick as she moves in and is facing you
Ray
guys
points to it
on
and
the
says,
center.
I am your god!
Oh my.
And that's where we're going to pick up the
That's
episode
awesome.
next week.
That's awesome.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Ray.
Nice.
Love it.
That was fun.
Oh, man.
I mean, I don't have to listen to Ogremok. All he did was give me a +2 against Earth Elementals. Like, screw off, buddy.
You can notice the
You're a
structural
real god.
integrity,
Yeah, it's like,
which
oh,
you've used
hey,
twice.
That wall looks pretty weak.
Are you more powerful than Ogremok? You're mine.
Yeah.
I choose you.
I'm a warlock. I'll jump around.
All right, so
around.
you have an avatar of Olhydra that you have released.
Oh,
Very
gosh.
cool.
Sorry,
And-
guys.
Well, we faced an avatar in, like, what was it, Ibex before? Imix?
Imix, you did face Imix
We
once
did
before.
Shar's avatar.
Yeah.
Yep.
This could be a good one. This is one that you can control.
And you were
I have
told that
3
there are
motes?
pros and cons. So the con seems to be pretty
Failing
evident
and
right
then
now.
dying, yeah.
But the pro we don't know yet.
The pro you don't know yet, or
Failing and
you know,
dying.
if you survive
So
in
Telesis'
a giant
comment.
watery arena
Maybe
that
she's got another
it
shard
controls.
of your.
She probably
can too.
has the rest of this.
She probably
can
is
too.
made of a.
She
of
can.
a-
That's why we're in a
of
clash.
water.
Right. This is like,
Ooh, it could be a full moat then.
it could be.
Potentially.
All right.
Next week.
Love it.
We appreciate you all being here, and we are going to
I'm
pick
sweaty.
things up starting at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, starting
Elias.
next
Mhm.
Tuesday night,
That's good content.
when we'll pick things up with this fun little water combat as we continue to loot, die, and repeat. Have a great night, everyone. Cheers.